Hello and welcome to Guthrie High School Gymnasium here on this Tuesday night. So glad to have you on board here on GMP TV alongside my partner Casey Porter. I'm Chris Evans. Upstairs is Craig Fleck and Kel Evans as we get set for another tough Suburban Conference matchup for the Blue Jays and Lady Jays as El Reno comes to town. And Casey, El Reno's been good year in and year out, and no matter who's the better team through the years, we've always seemed to have good games between Guthrie and El Reno.
And especially here inside the campus of Guthrie High School. And when you talk about El Reno, you got to start with their guards forever. El Reno has been a guard-oriented program. They can handle the basketball, they shoot, and then they like to put a lot of pressure on you, turn you over, and get a lot of easy layups whenever they turn you over and get run through. So you got to take care of the basketball, you got to guard the perimeter, and then on the offensive end, take care of the ball as well. And if you do that, you'll get good shots against this El Reno defense, but it's just a matter of handling their pressure.
This is the Interbank Lady J tip-off show. Lady Jays, number 13 in Class 5A basketball, enter with a 6-5 overall record, 1-2 in conference play. Meanwhile, El Reno, under a head coach Jennifer Douglas, is 7-5 overall, 4-1 in conference play. Should be a great one, and we'll get into our boys game here in a little bit. But we're going to take our opening timeout here on the Interbank Lady J tip-off show. When we come back, Casey will talk with Lady J head coach Coach Saucer, and get his thoughts on tonight's matchup with El Reno. This is the Interbank Lady J tip-off show.
I'm Brian Sturkle with Interbank. You can bank on Guthrie's home team, the banking professionals at Interbank. Our decision makers and the people who serve you work closely together to provide responsible service and personal attention. We appreciate your business and look forward to seeing our friends in Guthrie and the surrounding communities at the Blue Jay football games. We're located at 224 East Oklahoma, or you can reach us by phone at 282-0470. Interbank, in it for you. Member FDIC.
When you're hungry, here's a little trick. Jump in the car and head to Golden Chick. When it's gotta be great and it's gotta be quick, you gotta get your tenders at Golden Chick. Golden Chick, for the best chicken, you know what to do. Golden Chick, sides and rolls made fresh for you. Golden Chick, just one bite and you'll forget the rest. The original and still the best. Golden Chick.
That's what I want. In order for us to be ready for February and for the playoffs, we need to play quality teams like that. And you're right, we're getting a little bit of rhythm. These teams are exposing some of the things that we need to work on if we do want to be a playoff team that makes some noise. So I'm excited about another opportunity tonight.
Well, you talk about, all the things that you need to do down the stretch to be the team that you want to be. When you look at El Reno, Coach, usually in a girls setting, you have one or two scorers that you can really hone in on. If you stop them, you have a chance to win. Not with El Reno. It's a balanced team. It's a team that every night you look out at somebody different.
It is. As I started to watch film and get some of their stats, they've got like 6 girls that average between 6 and 11 points, and it's a different girl that's in the high teens or 20 points every night. So if we look to shut down Freeman, their point guard, it's going to be someone else. The Beard girl, who's their second leading scorer, will go off for 20 tonight. So we've got to be solid at every position defensively because they will expose a matchup. That's what they're really good at, is finding the matchup they can score from.
We've talked about what El Reno's good at, Coach. What do your Lady Jays need to be good at tonight to win this game?
It's kind of very similar to the Ponca plan, is we've got to keep them off the offensive glass. They've got some kids that average 3 and 4 offensive rebounds a game. We've got to take that strength away from them, and they'll go a little man press and a little diamond press that they've had some success with, similar to Ponca. And if we don't take care of the ball and we have that stretch like we did against Ponca, where we turn it over 3 or 4 times against the press, and it gives them life, that's going to be an issue for us. So hopefully we're able to handle their press, which we've spent a lot of time working on here this week in practice, and keep them off the offensive glass. Those will be 2 things we need to do to have a chance in the fourth quarter.
Coach, appreciate it. Best of luck.
All right, thanks, Coach.
That's Lady J coach. Coach Salzer, we'll send it back up to you.
At Terra Insure Group, you'll be helped by lifelong Blue Jay fans, Jason Herzl, Dennis Oakes, and Seth Robbins. They aren't limited to any single provider. They'll work with you to find the carrier and the plan that fits you best. Terra Insure Group is an independent insurance agency specializing in home, auto, and commercial lines of insurance. Call Terra Insure Group at 293-4880 or stop by at 2403 South Division or visit them online at tigok.com. Terra Insure Group, insuring your world. F&M Bank is a neighborhood bank with 8 branches and 17 ATM locations across 4 counties in central Oklahoma. F&M Bank can help you with all of your personal, business, and agricultural banking needs, or simply add efficiency to your business. Check out F&M Bank with online and mobile banking at www.fmbankok.com or download their app and have all of their services in the palm of your hand. F&M Bank is a neighbor you can count on. F&M Bank, member FDIC.
Welcome back, Interbank Lady J tip-off show from Guthrie High School Gymnasium. So glad to have you on board on this Tuesday night. It is freezing cold outside, but plenty warm here tonight inside the GHS Gymnasium. Again, Lady J's number 13 Class 5A basketball, 6-5 overall, 1-2 in conference play, as it is always a tough conference on both boys and girls every single year, Casey.
It is, and then this is also the tough part of the year. I mentioned it with Coach Salzer, where you're playing every Tuesday and every Friday, so fatigue a little bit both mentally and physically could set in, especially when you're talking about cranking games back to back to back. The caliber of Ponca City last Tuesday a week ago tonight, Friday at Shawnee, and then now with El Reno. There's just no room to breathe.
Yeah, and Ponca City state tournament team a year ago, El Reno year in and year out, a state tournament team as well. So here in a matter of moments, we're going to have tonight's national anthem, and public address announcer Craig Fleck will have tonight's starting lines. We'll let Craig do that, and we'll rejoin you after that. But first, our national anthem here inside the GHS Gymnasium.
I'm Brian Sturkle with Interbank. You can bank on Guthrie's home team, the banking professionals at Interbank. Our decision makers and the people who serve you work closely together to provide responsible service and personal attention. We appreciate your business and look forward to seeing our
Number 2, Macias. Number 21, Beard. Number 24, Davis. And number 30, Rivas. Number 11, Hannah Stevenson. And guard number 13, Reagan Tweedy. Next up, number 23, Brookie Jordan.
And there are the starting 5 for both ball clubs here tonight. And it is a busy week for the Lady Jays, as obviously El Reno tonight. And then it's the Lincoln Christian Tournament Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So 4 games this week. And then after this week, Casey, you're kind of in the flow now. You're past Christmas, so you're in the flow of things. But after this week, last tournament of the year, you'll truly get into the Tuesday, Friday, looking at conference, looking where you're seated on the West to find your spot regional seating wise and kind of get more into the groove.
Yeah, then that begins kind of the second part of the season, where after you already know where you're going and all that, you start kind of setting things up to what are the things that we need to do to prepare ourselves for the postseason to be able to have success during that third part of in the last part of the season. So that's kind of where we're at.
El Reno wins the toss. No, we'll move right to left on your screen. We're underway here. El Reno again 7-5 overall, 4-1 in the Suburban Conference. They rank number 7. As the first shot is no good. Brandy Jordan with the rebound. And here come the Lady Jays for the first time here offensively. Jordan across the timeline, angles to the left side, throws up a shot in the paint, no good. And it's rebounded by El Reno, so both teams with 1 shot each so far. Now El Reno on fast break, 2 points coming up on the right side for Beard.
Well, I mentioned earlier that you cannot have turnovers that lead to runouts because El Reno likes to score in transition. Not only that, you can't have quick shots that lead to long rebounds that lead directly to outlet passes. That allows El Reno to get in transition as well.
And no surprise we see El Reno pick up full court. Lady Jays will see that all night long. They've seen it last 20 years.
It's not an overly extended full court pressure, and again, not a good shot there. Not an overly extended full court pressure. Got to get back. Here's that transition again.
2-on-1 fast break. 2 points and a quick timeout by Coach Saucer, and he knew that was coming. El Reno out 4-0 lead, a minute 7 into the game.
You got to play this position several times when you played. One of the guards is assigned to go rebound. One of them is assigned to get back, correct?
Yep.
And the guard that is assigned to get back has to do it. Because if you don't against this Lady Indian team, it's going to be outlet pass, out the back door, layup after layup all night long.
If you're the point guard, you got to get back. And if you're the 2 guard and you see the 1 guard go in for a layup or contest or whatever, you got to get back. So
and then I wouldn't be surprised if Coach Salzer doesn't just have both guards get back for the time being, just to eliminate any and all of the chance that El Reno has to get runouts like they've had in the first 2 buckets. And again, here's that full court pressure, not overly extended, just enough kind of to be a pest to your side to wear you down mentally a little bit.
Lady Jays break it for the second time into their half-court offense for the second time here tonight. Cross-court pass to Naya. Quickly around the perimeter. Brandy Jordan will go baseline. Shot, no, passed into Morgan. Off the glass, too strong. Gets her own rebound. Put back with the left hand, no good. And Ariana will go to the free throw line.
You have to take shots that your teammates are expecting you to, because if you take a shot against this El Reno team and your 2 guards aren't expecting the shot, they don't know to get back. And if they don't get back, El Reno retrieves the rebound. It's going to be 2 points on the other end. So it is imperative, I mean imperative, against a team as good as El Reno, as fast as they play, that you run your offense and you get the shots through your offense that everybody is expecting you to shoot.
Second free throw is good after the first missed free throw. And Lady Jays are on the board, trailing this one 4-1. Lady Jays man-to-man defense in the home white uniforms. El Reno traveling dark blue uniforms. With basketball is Davis, double team. Reagan Twitty trying to take it away. El Reno reloads the offense. Coming up on 2 minutes gone by in the opening quarter. Left-handed dribble there by Macias. It's quickly out front by Freeman. Coach Saucer wants to play good defense on number 1 all night long, but particularly on number 1 there with the basketball, Freeman.
It's not necessarily a denial man-to-man, but it is aggressive enough to kind of be the thorn in the side of El Reno and causing this turnover.
First turnover of the ball game. Lady Jays, Brandy Jordan over to Twitty for 3 in the corner. It's good, and we're tied at 4. That's the administration corner.
Yep, right in front of the administration. One thing you have to do, here's, quickly back again, another turnover. Against a team like El Reno that likes to play fast, you got to weather their storms. Guthrie weathered this early 4-0 storm from El Reno, have fought right back and scored 4 of their own and tied it up.
All three principals in the house tonight, as you see in that far corner. Pass out, Naya, jump shot is good. The Lady Jays have their first lead tonight, 6-4.
Reckon Coach Salzer made any decent adjustments in that first time out after it became 4-0. Since then, Guthrie is on a 6-0 run.
Naya averaging 5 a contest, gets her first bucket here tonight. 3 minutes and some change gone by. Reno, motion offense, a lot of cutting to the hoop. Freeman top of the key. Looks left, passes to her left. Reveals into the lower box. Left-hand shot's too strong. Rebounded by Nakaya. And throws this one out of bounds. Was it touched by El Reno? No. Stays with El Reno.
I do like the fact that Nakaya, in desperation, threw it back towards Guthrie's goal and didn't just lay it right up underneath the goal where an El Reno Lady Indian could retrieve it and immediately go up for a layup and score.
Into the ball games for El Reno. Number 10, Jones, as she cuts to the hoop. Nothing there. Lady Jays, good defense so far here, coming up on the midway point of the first quarter.
You know, they say 35, 40 degrees is football weather, right? Which we never agree with.
No.
So does that mean this is basketball weather?
I smell popcorn, so I think it is basketball.
It's 6 degrees outside.
Unbelievable. No wind chill.
And it's going to be almost 70 on Friday. Try that.
Checking in for El Reno as well, number 23 on the far side of the court in front of the Guthrie cheerleaders is Long. Good pressure out front, but a whistle and a foul. It'll be the first foul against the Lady Jays. It will go against Naya.
And whenever you play that denial defense, you're trying to deny the pass to the wing. It creates two problems. One is if you get overly aggressive, you foul. Two is if you're overly aggressive as well, it can lead to cuts to the bucket and layups on the other end of it.
Brandy Jordan with the steal and a quick foul as El Reno's turnover for the third time in this ball game. Early parts, Lady Jays will have the basketball.
That would have been an intentional foul in the NBA game. There was a run through and
clear path.
Yeah, clear path foul is what they call it, I believe, because there was a clear path to the bucket and a layup if that foul had not been called.
Of course, you got to have a 10-minute video review time to
that's
determine
right.
all that. Yeah,
that's right.
And then the players are going to argue. So, NBA players are going to argue. Down low to Ariana, fakes left, goes right, and a nice little right-handed shot on the right box is good for Ariana's third point of the ball game. The Lady Jays on an 8-0 run.
All 5 Lady Jays beat El Reno back to the court. Great bucket, obviously. Even better that all 5 Lady Jays got back and did not allow a layup.
8-4 lead for the Lady Jays. El Reno, here's some penetration by Davis. Shot in the paint's no good. And it's rebounded by Naya. One and done for El Reno.
We did mention if you run your offense well, El Reno will give you open shots. Guthrie's found them.
Brandy finds an open shot for 3. She drills it for her first 3 points of this ball game. The Lady Jays now on an 11-0 run.
Wow.
Shot left box up. Soft touch there for number 30, Revillas.
Well, running your offense on the offensive end, getting back, not allowing easy buckets on the defensive end. That has been the recipe to that 11-0 run, now 11-2.
Here's the full court pressure, and Guthrie's going to spend a second timeout in this quarter before the turnover came. I believe it'll be a 30-second timeout taken by the Lady Jays. Indeed it is. 11-6, 2:31 to go in the first quarter. El Reno 3 turnovers already in this one. Guthrie 1 turnover.
Another thing about scoring is if you are scoring and El Reno is not, if you're keeping El Reno from scoring, they can't set up that full court pressure. And that's what they want to do to you. They want to set up the full court pressure, get you turned over, get some easy buckets in transition. So if you keep them from scoring, they can't full court press, and that takes away a big part of their game.
Appreciate everyone checking us out on Guthrie News Page, Facebook Live. Be sure to write in the comments of where you're watching the ball game or any encouraging words. We'd like to hear from you here tonight on our platform. And Facebook likes the more shares and conversation to get more people to your
They need to make an Apple or Roku app for Facebook so you can watch it on your big screen.
Yeah, I think they're working on that. That's what I've been told anyway.
So Roku has a Facebook app, but it is not anything that's usable.
No, it is not. Be sure to share the video as well. That will also help us out. We appreciate you getting the word out. It's a running jump shot.
Wow.
It is good for Brandy Jordan. Back-to-back buckets for her. The Lady Jays out 7, 13-6.
If you're going to waste your timeouts early in the game, at least get some points off of them, right? Guthrie had an 11-0 run coming out of the first timeout. Scores a bucket coming out of the second one. So very productive use of timeouts for Coach Salzman.
Brandy Jordan averaging 12 points a ball game, already 5 in this contest as we go under 2 minutes of play here in the opening quarter. Lady Jays and Blue Jays will be in the Lincoln Christian Tournament Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I believe the Lady Jays open up with Collinsville on Thursday. Be a good little challenge for them. As a nice pass underneath, a forced pass underneath, ball goes out of bounds. It will stay with El Reno. Coach Saucer said, nah, I think it might have gone off the dark blue uniform.
Lincoln Christian's in the Tulsa area, private school in the Tulsa area. El Reno wanted to play the pick and roll game at the top of the key, but Guthrie sagging off enough in that man-to-man, not allowing the pick and roll action to take place.
Foul call as the ball was being inbounded. Checking in for El Reno, number 33, Bushyhead, as Brandy Jordan picks up her first personal foul. It's a second team foul, so El Reno inbound it on the baseline. A dangerous pass that's through the hands of Jones, but able to corral it.
It's the second Bushyhead I've ever heard of in my life. The first one was from Manford, Oklahoma, and played shortstop for OU about 5 or 6 years ago. Caleb?
His dad was the assistant coach.
Yep.
There's a nice block shot by Morgan. El Reno remains possession of the basketball for now, and they do. Nice hustle play there. El Reno really been out of sorts offensively in their half-court sets.
His dad helps Berry Hill now.
Yeah. Down low, Bushyhead shot, no, but she's fouled. And will it be on Naya? If it is, that will be her second personal foul. Indeed it is, and that will be the third team foul as well.
I don't know about that. Of course, it's hard to complain when you allow the ball to get that deep on your defense and you're giving up shots from 3 or 4 feet away, but that looked like pretty good defense. Looked pretty clean to me.
First free throw for a Bushyhead is good. Second free throw upcoming. Both are good, and El Reno 2 for 2 from the charity stripe. 5-point lead, 13-8, under a minute to play here in the first. Well-entertained first quarter. Reagan Twitty. Of course, Lady Jays have a 5-point lead. Always makes things happier. Brandy Jordan trying to go for her second made three-pointer. No good. Naya trying to get the rebound, playing with 2 fouls. Gets it among the trees down low, and she's fouled from behind.
Got lucky. Not a good shot, meaning that's not a shot that she took through the confines of the offense, which means if El Reno rebounds, it's going to be a run out.
Brandy Jordan for 3. This corner, it's no good. And it's rebounded by El Reno. Now there's a break. Lady Jays didn't pick up on the right side. Layup's good and fouled to the free throw line, Macias.
No, they don't get a whole lot of their offense out of, a whole lot of their points out of their offense. They get most of them just by getting a good shot before you have time to set up.
Foul was called on Trisha Montalongo, who just checked into the ball game. El Reno trying to make this a 2-point game. Does exactly that. El Reno 3 of 3 from the free throw line. 30 seconds to go. Lady Jays now lead down to 2. Did a good job of breaking this four-court press. Brandy Jordan, after hitting 2 buckets in a row, has gone 0 for 3 since. Montalongo in the game shooting. Bam! She drills it on the right side. Trisha Montalongo with the 3-pointer. The homecoming queen with the tray. She averages 2 a game, but has the 3 there. Lady Jays back up 5, 16-11. Final seconds here, the first. Here's Freeman down low to Bushyhead, left side up and good, and 2 cheap points that Guthrie gives up to end the first quarter. 3-point lead for the Lady Jays, 16-13. Come back with second quarter action. You're watching Lady J Basketball on GMP TV.
I'm Brian Sturkle with Interbank. You can bank on Guthrie's home team, the banking professionals at Interbank. Our decision makers and the people who serve you work closely together to provide responsible service and personal attention. We appreciate your business and look forward to seeing our friends in Guthrie and the surrounding communities at the Blue Jay football games. We're located at 224 East Oklahoma, or you can reach us by phone at 282-0470. Interbank, in it for you. Member FDIC.
When you're hungry, here's a little trick. Jump in the car and head to Golden Chick. When it's gotta be great and it's gotta be quick, you gotta get your tenders at Golden Chick. Golden Chick, for the best chicken, you know what to do. Golden Chick, sides and rolls made fresh for you. Golden Chick, just one bite and you'll forget the rest. The original and still the best. Golden Chick.
And we welcome you back here to Guthrie High School Gymnasium, where thanks to a couple of timely timeouts by Coach Salzer, an 11-0 run, a three-pointer at the end of the first quarter by Trisha Montalongo. Your Lady Jays have a 3-point lead as we start the second quarter, 16-13, and have the basketball. Just playing catch top of the perimeter. Nakaya Stevenson to Reagan Twitty. Just playing catch at the top. Nakaya Thomas. Nakaya Stevenson drives the right lane to Montalongo in the short corner. Montalongo gets it back to Stevenson. Lady Jays patient. And again, we've said many times, if you stay patient, pass the ball faster than the defense can rotate. El Reno will give you good shots like this.
Yeah, and I think it's encouraging, Casey. 5 different Lady Jays scored in that first quarter, so they spread it out evenly.
We talked about one of the things that makes El Reno so tough to defend is the fact that they are so balanced. Each and every night it's somebody else that's different in the scoring column that's scoring in double digits for them. And if you can match that and you can be balanced on the other end as well, that really bodes well. It helps you match up with the Lady Indians.
Montalongo, a 44% free throw shooter, misses the first one on the front rim. And that's one thing the Lady Jays have to get better
Yep.
as the season moves on. That's at the free throw line.
It's just demoralizing. You know, you work so hard to get a good shot, you run your offense, and then you just completely come up empty. It's almost as if it's a turnover when you miss both free throws.
Lady Jays now 1 of 4 from the free throw line. The ball goes out of bounds. They'll stay with El Reno. Looking at the Lady Jays with a minimum of 5 attempts this year, the best free throw shooter is coming in at 66.7%. That's Kaya Thomas.
And Kaya's not going to get there a whole lot, so.
She's in the ball game down below there in the paint. Number 21 for the Lady Jays. El Reno outside the perimeter. Here's Guzman, shot on the left side, it's no good, but rebounded by Macias. Out the bushy head, and too strong of a pass for the 4th turnover.
Montalongo came in and made her first shot from 3-point range. You figure the 2 free throws would be simple, right?
Yeah.
You're in a rhythm, you're feeling good, you've kind of got all the nerves calmed down in the flow of the game, and missed 2 free throws, so I'm sure she will not be happy with herself about that.
Yeah, Tricia came in last week in the loss to Ponk City, her first bucket within seconds of getting in the game, drilled it, thought about it there, but passes up. Lady Jays running through their offense. Kaya out front, covered closely by Macias. El Reno, 2-3 zone defense. Brandy Jordan in the middle, kicks it off to Nakaya. Quickly double team, quickly out to Nakaya for 3, circles out, no good. Rebound, bushy head. There come the Indians. Freeman held scoreless in that first quarter. Down low it goes to Beard. She had the first 2 points, and she has the next 2 points here for her 4th point of the game. And El Reno pulls within 1.
You know, there's a transition, and then you get back there like Kaya did a great job. Then there's a secondary transition where your trail players come back in and have a lane to the bucket, and that was a secondary transition bucket. Another 3-pointer, Trisha Montalongo from the right corner. Splash for her. Lady Jays have a 4-point lead.
Shot no good, 4-point lead. Trisha Montalongo with 2 made 3-pointers. A long pass, Brandy Jordan trying to find Reagan Twitty and throws it out of bounds for the 2nd turnover. Good idea, just a little too strong with the pass. Bushy head will check out for El Reno. Coming in will be Davis, one of the 5 original starters for El Reno. Point guard Freeman walks it up the floor.
You kind of feel like both teams have weathered storms in this game. El Reno came out on fire with the first 4 points, a 4-0 run. Guthrie with an 11-0 run. El Reno has kind of stemmed the tide here and kept within shouting distance of the Lady Jays. So it's kind of settling into what it's going to be from here on out.
Yeah, it should be a great 4-quarter ball game. The shot short by Davis on the right baseline, but offensive rebound put back by Beard. As she cuts to the hoop is no good on the left side, but she will go to the free throw line. I believe they're going to get 35 for Lady Jays. Ariana Morgan, her first personal foul, 5th team foul, and to the free throw line. I believe that's 21 Beard. It would be her first free throws of the night.
No, I sound like a broken record already, but all right, first free throw, no good. Do not allow Reno to score in transition. Then do not allow them to offensive rebound and get second chance points. Those are the 2 biggest ways that El Reno scores.
Next free throw by Beard, no good. 0 for 2. Morgan with the rebound. Kaya, far sideline. Had Montalongo, but couldn't find her down low. Montalongo now has it on the right side. Back to Kaya.
It's amazing how much better the basketball moves when your point guard's in the game. Nakia we're talking about.
Lady J is trying to force that pass down low, turns it over. Beard in the paint, has her shot blocked by Nakia, stays with it though. Ball goes out of bounds and it will stay with the Reno. Good, nice block there by Ariana.
That's the secondary break again. Again, the initial girls that got down the lane, down the floor, three-pointer no good. Did not get open. Lady J's got back. Then your trail players make it down the court. That's when you can hit a secondary trailer for a layup, and El Reno's now done that twice.
El Reno will not pick up full court here. See if they only do that on made buckets.
Yep. Most teams do. Sometimes out of bounds like this, but usually just after made buckets. They're in a man-to-man here.
Nakia, Kaya, Brandy, Ariana, and Trisha on the floor for the Lady Jays. Nakia puts on the floor, out to Monolago. Ooh, she wants to shoot. She's already made 2. Why not? Like players look for their shots.
No doubt.
We've seen some teams over the last 20 years, wide open shot and don't want to take it.
We've seen very good offensive players for the Lady Jays not take enough shots. Nakia was one of those girls last year.
Randy Jordan running shot, no. Rebounded by El Reno. Beard, she's been active. 4-on-2 break. Left side pass too strong for Jones, but tracked down by El Reno. Now they'll set up their offense. Beard, reach in foul on Brandy Jordan. Whoever's covering Beard tonight will have a defensive challenge.
No doubt, because she's going to take a bunch of shots. You know, and
Brandy Jordan picks up her second personal foul, so she will have to exit. Reagan Twitty comes in for her.
El Reno is very balanced, but make no doubt about it. They run everything through Beard. They come and go as she does.
Freeman, who's scoreless in this one, 3-pointer corner, it's good. It was only a matter of time. Lady Jays have done a good job on the first 12 minutes of this game, holding her to 0 points, but can't get her going.
Beard is the inside presence. Freeman is the outside presence. Good inside-out combo.
Nakia had a good look at it before she fell, and now Guthrie turns the basketball. Oh, Ariana was on the line. Good hustle. Now Guthrie officially turns it over. Nakia, I think, got happy eyes and tripped on her way to the hoop.
I will say this is the best basketball game, first half-wise, we've seen in a long time. Not only has there been a lot of action, there's been a lot of scoring. It has not been ugly in any way, stretch, or form. There's been some good runs to it. This has been good basketball on both sides of the court.
Yeah, 10 combined fouls, maybe 8 free throws altogether. Not a whole lot of jump ball.
Yep.
Both teams running offense.
The gym's not 500 degrees yet.
Only 8 turnovers I have combined in this game. Beard down low. Twitty shoves her.
Nope.
And will be 2 free throws upcoming.
Got bailed out. I agree with Coach Sauser. I thought Beard was pinned underneath the bucket too much.
I thought I saw Reagan extend the arms out. We'll get here on our replay.
She did. She didn't have to, because I felt like Beard was under the bucket too far to be able to have an angle to get it up to the rim. Was she going to be able to get a shot off there, you think? Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, it's hard to argue whenever you allow a pass to get within 2 or 3 feet of the bucket.
First free throw by Beard's no good. She's missed 3 in a row, all 3 attempts actually. Making 4, front rim no good. Out of bounds, whose ball? El Reno's. Boy, they seem to get all the little
bit longer.
Yeah.
Usually the longer, just a touch more athletic teams tend to do that to you.
Beard with 4 points, but 0 for 4. She has the basketball. She'll look to penetrate again against Monolago. Good defense there. Kicks it out. In the corner, baseline penetration. Macias, jump shot, baseline. No. Tip. Rebound, Freeman. Put back. No. Another offensive rebound.
Boy, they love that tip back. They tip the ball to themselves a lot.
3-point shot. Revels. No. Rebound, Morgan. That's an aggressive rebound.
Yep.
And then throws it out of bounds. Simply no reason to be in that big of a hurry.
Reagan Twitty was her outlet, and instead she turned around and saw a different Lady J and thought that Kaya was her outlet instead, and just really bad communication.
5th turnover on the Lady Jays. 2:21 to play in the first half. Guthrie's had the lead majority of this, all of this second quarter, and a good part of the first quarter.
You just feel like you're kind of holding on till El Reno gets hot, don't you?
Yeah, Beard, she's been good here, but misses too strong. And Morgan with another defensive rebound, gives it off to Kaya quickly into the front court.
El Reno's missed a bunch of shots that they normally make. Just feel like I said, you just kind of feel like you're holding on to thin ice until they actually start making a lot of those shots. You hope not.
Nakai has been held scoreless in this one. 3-point shot, no. Offense rebound, yes. Put back, no. Rebounded by El Reno.
Of course, I think you could say that for both teams.
Yeah, Freeman and Nakaya, Ballard, Stevenson, 3 points combined for the two guards.
And that tells you that obviously there haven't been a whole lot of turnovers, run-throughs, easy buckets that way. And then both teams have run their offense very well and gotten higher percentage shots closer to the bucket than a guard would be, like this.
Beer triple team in the paint, shot good.
I guess they must have claimed that she never had control of the ball to begin with, because she dribbled, picked it up, dribbled again, but must have never had control.
And now El Reno with the first lead since the first quarter, 20-19. Here's half-court pressure here by El Reno with the trap. And
doing a little 5-0 run here.
Yeah.
It's been a game of runs. 4-0 to start the game off with.
Gets at the free throw line, couple of dribbles, shot no, but she's fouled, and Ariana will go to the free throw line tonight. Ariana with 3 points, 1 of 2 from the charity stripe.
El Reno started the game 4-0 run. Guthrie countered that with an 11-0 run. El Reno currently on a 5-0 run to take a 1-point lead. First free throw, again, no good.
Yeah, Ariana, a 45% free throw shooter.
Yeah, not just you're limited enough to where your freebies have to go down if you're going to be a high caliber basketball team.
Well, if you want to be number 7 and 5A, you have to make your free. You can't turn it over. You got to make free throws.
Yep.
Quickly the other way, El Reno, just like that. A couple passes, a couple dribbles, and they have a 3-point lead.
Seen that before, haven't we? Not getting back in transition, giving up an easy bucket. Lady Jays have done a lot better job of that here in the second quarter, but kind of fell asleep.
Nakaya to Trisha, yes, for 2. Lady Jays did a good job breaking the press with the pass. Got in the front court, couple dribbles, and a nice assist there by Nakaya.
Malongo looked like she was playing 21, just kind of hanging out under the bucket.
Offensive rebound, put back, good. Lady Jays then block out Messia.
Yep.
She has 5. 3-point lead. Lady Jays go for one final shot here with 16 on the game clock.
Last 2 buckets for El Reno, and here's a turnover. One has been a transition bucket where they beat the defense back for Guthrie, something they love to do. The other one was a second chance putback. Those are the 2 biggest ways set up the whole first half. That's how they score.
Final 13 seconds here. Freeman brings it back to the center for Lady Jays. They're going to a 2-3 zone defense. 4 seconds. Bounce pass down low. Shot no good by Jones, and the first half comes to an end. El Reno will go into the locker room with a 3-point lead. 24-21. Not a bad first half of action here inside the GHS Gymnasium. We'll take a timeout. Come back with a Golden Chick halftime show. This is Guthrie Lady J Basketball on GMP TV.
Sonic has every slush flavor someone could ever want.
This is basically slush headquarters.
Where sour blue raspberry plans world domination.
Well, not if Lemonberry has anything to say about it.
Oh, Lemonberry, you're already sour. Come to the sour side.
Never. I'll never join you.
Refreshment just got colorful with new slush flavors like blue raspberry made with Nerds candy. And start your day with the 99-cent morning drink stop.
Sonic at I-35 and Highway 33.
This is how you Sonic.
She's your mom, and you want to do your best. And at Golden Age Nursing Home and Ash Street Senior Living, we know just how difficult it is to make choices when it comes to your loved one's needs, and we can help. You'll find caring, supportive staff members and a full range of healthcare services. You'll also find a commitment to quality throughout all of our nursing home and healthcare agencies. Call Golden Age Nursing Home at 282-0144 or Ash Street Senior Living at 282-2000. You want to do your best, and so do we.
I'm Brian Sturkle with Interbank. You can bank on Guthrie's home team, the banking professionals at Interbank. Our decision makers and the people who serve you work closely together to provide responsible service and personal attention. We appreciate your business and look forward to seeing our friends in Guthrie and the surrounding communities at the Blue Jay football games. We're located at 224 East Oklahoma, or you can reach us by phone at 282-0470. Interbank, in it for you. Member FDIC.
When you're hungry, here's a little trick. Jump in the car and head to Golden Chick. When it's gotta be great and it's gotta be quick, you gotta get your tenders at Golden Chick. Golden Chick, for the best chicken, you know what to do. Golden Chick, sides and rolls made fresh for you. Golden
Golden Chick halftime show here in Guthrie, Oklahoma. So glad to have you on board Guthrie News Page TV here on Facebook Live. And we do these games live on Facebook, and then we'll upload them to YouTube, so they'll be there forever. Here at halftime, the El Reno Lady Indians, ranked number 7 in Class 5A basketball, with a 3-point lead, 24-21 over the Lady Jays, who are ranked number 13 in 5A basketball. Lady Jays trying to get to 500 in the Suburban Conference, right now at 1-2. El Reno off to a great start in conference action, already playing their 6th game. They are 4-1 overall. Again, they're led by head coach Jennifer Douglas. Golden Chick, you know it, Highway 33 and Interstate 35. Top store in Oklahoma in the region is Golden Chick. One top 2 or 3 in the nation. So Golden Chick, Lula and the crew do a great job out there. Had Golden Chick last Tuesday night after the Lady Jays and Blue Jays played against Ponca City. Ponca swept both of those ball games, but Golden Chick, I-35 and Highway 33. Well, we bragged on the Lady Jays, 16 points in the first quarter by 5 different Lady Jays. In the second quarter, only 5 points, and all 5 coming off the bench from Trisha Montalago. Had the 3-pointer and the 2-point shot in there. Those were the only 5 points for Guthrie in that second quarter, as El Reno outscores Lady Jays 11-5. El Reno had 6 different scores in the second quarter. And again, had that 24-21 lead. Take a timeout. This is the Golden Chick halftime show.
At Terra Insure Group, you'll be helped by lifelong Blue Jay fans, Jason Herzl, Dennis Oaks, and Seth Robbins. They aren't limited to any single provider. They'll work with you to find the carrier and the plan that fits you best. Terra Insure Group is an independent insurance agency specializing in home, auto, and commercial lines of insurance. Call Terra Insure Group at 293-4880 or stop by at 2403 South Division or visit them online at tigok.com. Terra Insure Group, insuring your world. F&M Bank is a neighborhood bank with 8 branches and 17 ATM locations across 4 counties in central Oklahoma. F&M Bank can help you with all of your personal, business, and agricultural banking needs, or simply add efficiency to your business. Check out F&M Bank with online and mobile banking at www.fmbankok.com or download their app and have all of their services in the palm of your hand. F&M Bank is a neighbor you can count on. F&M Bank, member FDIC.
Monica's every slush flavor someone could ever want.
This is basically slush headquarters.
Where sour blue raspberry plans world domination.
Well, not if Lemonberry had anything to say about it.
Oh, Lemonberry, you're already sour. Come to the sour side.
Never. I'll never join you.
Refreshment just got colorful with new slush flavors like blue raspberry made with Nerds candy. And start your day with the 99-cent morning drink stop.
Sonic at I-35 and Highway 33.
This is how you Sonic.
She's your mom, and you want to do your best. And at Golden Age Nursing Home and Ash Street Senior Living, we know just how difficult it is to make choices when it comes to your loved one's needs, and we can help. You'll find caring, supportive staff members and a full range of healthcare services. You'll also find a commitment to quality throughout all of our nursing home and healthcare agencies. Call Golden Age Nursing Home at 282-0144 or Ash Street Senior Living at 282-2000. You want to do your best, and so do we.
Golden Chick halftime show. Cal Evans, Craig Fleck, Casey Porter, Chris Evans with you. First half scoring individually for both teams. Leading the way for the Lady Jays, Trisha Montalago off the bench. 8 points, all 8 points off the bench for Guthrie. 3 points for Reagan Twitty, 5 points for Brandy Jordan, 3 points for Ariana Morgan, and 2 points for Nia Everly. Again, Nakaya Ballard Stevenson held scoreless in that first half. Really didn't put up any many shots, if any. I don't recall anything right off, but held scoreless in the first half. For El Reno, one of their top scorers, Freeman, held at just 3 points. They came on the three-pointer in the second quarter. Leading the way for El Reno scoring-wise is Beard, 6 points. Could have been a whole lot worse as she was 0 for 4 from the free throw line. 5 points for Macias, 4 points each for Revelis and Bushyhead. 3 points for Freeman, talked about her moments ago, and Davis with 2 points. Those are your individual scoring. Guthrie 6 turnovers in the first half. El Reno with 5. Lady Jays trying to stop a losing streak of 2 games in a row. They've lost 3 of their last 4, coming off a loss on Friday night in Shawnee. Final score there was 50-27. We'll come back with second half action after this. Again, your halftime score, El Reno 24, Guthrie 21. This is the Golden Chick Halftime Show.
I'm Brian Sturkle with Interbank. You can bank on Guthrie's home team, the banking professionals at Interbank. Our decision makers and the people who serve you work closely together to provide responsible service and personal attention. We appreciate your business and look forward to seeing our friends in Guthrie and the surrounding communities at the Blue Jay football games. We're located at 224 East Oklahoma, or you can reach us by phone at 282-0470. Interbank, in it for you. Member FDIC.
When you're hungry, here's a little trick. Jump in the car and head to Golden Chick. When it's gotta be great and it's gotta be quick, you gotta get your tenders at Golden Chick. Golden Chick, for the best chicken, you know what to do. Golden Chick, sides and rolls made fresh for you. Golden Chick, just one bite and you'll forget the rest. The original and still the best. Golden Chick.
At Terra Insure Group, you'll be helped by lifelong Blue Jay fans, Jason Herzl, Dennis Oaks, and Seth Robbins. They aren't limited to any single provider. They'll work with you to find the carrier and the plan that fits you best. Terra Insure Group is an independent insurance agency specializing in home, auto, and commercial lines of insurance. Call Terra Insure Group at 293-4880 or stop by at 2403 South Division or visit them online at tigok.com. Terra Insure Group, insuring your world. F&M Bank is a neighborhood bank with 8 branches and 17 ATM locations across 4 counties in central Oklahoma. F&M Bank can help you with all of your personal, business, and agricultural banking needs, or simply add efficiency to your business. Check out F&M Bank with online and mobile banking at www.fmbankok.com or download their app and have all of their services in the palm of your hand. F&M Bank is a neighbor you can count on. F&M Bank, member FDIC.
Welcome back. Final seconds of the Golden Chick Halftime Show. Lady Jays with a 3-point deficit here at halftime. We're about moments away from starting the second half. Again, Nakaya Ballard Stevenson averaging 11 points a ball game, second on the ball club in points scored. Do you recall a shot case? I don't recall a shot. Nakaya.
Early.
Okay.
Yeah.
1, maybe 2, then at most. Got to get her going.
Yeah, no doubt. You know, we mentioned early in the first half, you know, you talked about girls that don't shoot the ball enough. We felt like that was Nakaya all last year. Not aggressive enough in taking shots and kind of falling back into that lull again tonight. And if this Lady J team is going to reach their potential, 2 things are going to have to happen. Nakaya is going to have to become an offensive force, and the Lady Jays are just simply going to have to make their free throws.
Yeah, Lady Jays, Casey, 1 of 6 from the charity stripe in that first half. So we have Team Guthrie, we have Team El Reno. We need team officials, and here they come. Jay Billis last night on the West Virginia-Kansas game, the official put the basketball down on the ground because they didn't come to the ball fast enough.
Yeah.
And Jay Billis is like, does the referee really have to put that down?
Yeah.
We spend 20 minutes on reviews,
so
what's another 3 seconds for
them? Right.
But we're waiting on officials. It's the officials' job to keep the game moving.
No doubt.
You can't be late.
Yeah.
We're underway here in the third quarter. Officials did a good job in that first half, just teasing with them a little bit. El Reno begins the second half with a turnover. Lady J's going to catch him in the points. No. Ballard's shot, no good. Ballard Stevenson's shot's no good. And here comes El Reno. Got to cash in on those. Fast break the other way. Beer, right-hand layup. Shot, good.
The more shots Nakaya takes, the more that she'll start making because she is a good scorer, a good shooter, and it's a role that Guthrie really needs her to play. So,
full court press here. Guthrie across the timeline. Cross-court pass to Reagan to the corner to Nia. Passed up. Reagan for 3. Front rim, no. Long rebound for the Indians. Lady Jays don't pick up Revels, but now here's a running shot in the paint. Hits the rim, no good for Macias. And rebound, but a sloppy pass. It's a turnover, leading to points for Beard.
Well, remember El Reno came out to start the game on a 4-0 run. Coach Salzer had to call a timeout. Guthrie went on an 11-0 run themselves. Well, you see it here again.
Full
5-0
timeout.
run, yeah.
Yep. 7-point lead, largest of the game for either ball club. Timeout from Guthrie. This is Lady J basketball.
At Terra Insure Group, you'll be helped by lifelong Blue Jay fans, Jason Herzl, Dennis Oaks, and Seth Robbins. They aren't limited to any single provider. They'll work with you to find the carrier and the plan that fits you best. Terra Insure Group is an independent insurance agency specializing in home, auto, and commercial lines of insurance. Call Terra Insure Group at 293-4880 or stop by at 2403 South Division or visit them online at tigok.com. Terra Insure Group, insuring your world. F&M Bank is a neighborhood bank with 8 branches and 17 ATM locations across 4 counties in central Oklahoma. F&M Bank can help you with all of your personal, business, and agricultural banking needs, or simply add efficiency to your business. Check out F&M Bank with online and mobile banking at www.fmbankok.com or download their app and have all of their services in the palm of your hand. F&M Bank is a neighbor you can count on. F&M Bank, member FDIC.
Back to action here in Guthrie after the timeout taken by Coach Saucer and Lady Jays. Here's a full court press by Lady Indians now with a 28-21 lead, and this is a teeter-top part of the game for Lady Jays.
No doubt, did a good job handling that full court pressure, and we say full court pressure because El Reno has scored on consecutive buckets, and anytime they score, they set that up, so that's another reason why it's so valuable to keep them off of the scoreboard.
El Reno, zone defense, they mixed it up a little bit in that first half.
A lot of times you draw back into that when you pressure full court because it's hard once you get into the half court to find your matchup once you get there.
Turnover Guthrie, here comes El Reno. One's a fast break, nothing there, but now they go right back in. Beard off the left-handed window, good.
And you only have so many timeouts, so, I mean, at some point the girls are going to have to play through one of these little runs from El Reno, and right now squarely one of them.
Lady J's going to have to do this almost on their own here. Coach Saucer's almost only has 2 timeouts left the entire way. Down 9 now, 30-21. Nakai to the hoop. No. Coach Saucer wanted the foul, does not get it. And here come El Reno. Beard, by the way, 12 points in the contest, 6 in the third quarter already. Freeman's shot no good. Now a whistle and a foul. I think they're going to get Ariana with the foul. That will be her second if it is true.
Yeah, the best way to stem a tide and to stop a run, obviously, is to score. And just kind of everybody takes a deep breath. Okay, well, we're okay now. We got a bucket. Now let's go to work.
First free throw for Davis is no good. Davis had a bucket in the first quarter, been held scoreless since then. Kaya Thomas will check in for Reagan. Brandy Jordan's gone quiet. Brandy had 5 points in the first quarter, but none in the second quarter. So far, none in the third quarter. Free throws up and good for Davis. 10-point lead, 31-21.
When you said it was the teeter-totter, it was at 7. It's at 10 now.
Kaya, a 3, left wing, misses everything, rebounded by El Reno.
Tempting, but there were 4 El Reno Lady Indians under the bucket, no Lady Jays. So if you miss it, you know it's going to El Reno. Boy, I think Guthrie got away with one there.
Thank you. I totally agree.
Man.
Naya passed to Kaya. Kaya layup on the left side. Good.
Atta girl. Need that. Now you need to play some defense and string a couple of buckets. We said it's been a game of runs so far tonight. No reason why the Lady Jays can't go on one of their own.
Kaya with her first bucket. Lady Jays pull within 8. 3-point shot, and we'll have a jump ball as the ball is stuck on the rim. Possession arrow will go. Do I need to go down there and get that, Casey? Hold my microphone. Oh, never mind. I have to start charging double if I'm going to go get fastballs off the rim. Again, that's the possession arrow. It will go to Guthrie. So
there was a couple of weeks in your high school career that you could dunk.
About 2 weeks, yeah. It was a fun 2 weeks too.
Yeah, I'll bet. Bet you did it a lot.
Here's his full court press again. Lady Jays have done a pretty good job with it. Brandy Jordan in the middle. On the right side, double team shot up. No. On the ground, Coach Saucer wanted a foul. Does not get it.
Thing about El Reno, they score in bunches. So you think you're playing well, you think you're right with them. Here's a turnover. And you look up, you're down 8 because they go on runs.
Lady Jays turn it right back over. 4-12, 4-11, and again, the Lady Jays had 16 points in the first quarter. Only 7 points since then. 5 in the second quarter, 2 so far in this third. Bounce pass, shot, no. Foul on Kaya, and it will send Macias to the free throw line.
And if you remember, 11 of those points went on an 11-0 run after El Reno had scored the first 4 points of the game. So since that initial 11-0 run, early in the first quarter, Guthrie has only scored 12 points.
First free throw for Macias, no good. Coach Salzer just had Brandy and Nakia, the 2 offensive leaders, in a huddle. See if he sees anything from the sideline to get them going offensively. Second free throw is good.
And you know El Reno's not going to be missing their free throws all night like they did a lot in the first half. Beard missed 3 in a row, so if you send them to the line consistently, they're going to start making them. Here's this just kind of a pesky full-court trap. Not overly aggressive, just pesky.
Brandy draws a double team again and traveled with the basketball.
Yeah, it was a turnover. At least it wasn't a drop-dead turnover, meaning it didn't lead directly to 2 points on the other end. But, boy, a recipe for losing to this Lady Indian team is to not be able to handle that pressure and turn the ball over. And because of that, allow El Reno to have about 15 to 20 more shots than you do.
El Reno a little bit patient here offensively. Beard asking for the basketball, working against Brandy Jordan. Can't get
talking
to her.
about sorry, partner, we keep going.
Travel violation on El Reno.
Remember us talking about just kind of being on thin ice because you felt like El Reno was missing a bunch of shots and buckets that they normally make? Well, they started making them. Yeah. And that's why instead of it being a 1-point game and a teeter-totter around that margin, now it's up to 9 and you're in the knockout zone.
Brandy gets a pick by Naya. Picks her dribble up, though. She's in trouble. Gets it off to Kaya. Kaya, by the way, the only Lady J to score in this third quarter. Out of bounds, turnover Guthrie.
Second turnover in a row. And again, not a turnover that led directly to 2 points, but it is a turnover that just in the accumulation of an evening is going to allow El Reno more opportunities to shoot at the bucket than Guthrie has. And typically speaking, the team that gets up the most amount of shots in goal is the team that wins the game. Just a higher percentage chance of making more buckets, scoring more points. Simple math.
A long three-point try here is true. Nothing but net for Jones on her first made bucket of the night. It's now a double-digit lead, 35-23.
And then when you get up around that 10-point margin, that goal starts looking a lot bigger. Shots are much more comfortable.
Lady Jays had one of the best shots they've seen in a long time. Naya couldn't get it to fall, but it is fouled and will go to the free throw line. Naya had 2 points in the first quarter, but held scoreless since then.
When you don't have scoreboard pressure on your opponent because they have a 12-point lead, they start seeming to be more comfortable when they shoot the ball. That's when the shooting percentages go up.
Foul on Davis. That's our first team foul of the second half. First free throw's up and good for Naya.
You can keep it within a one-score game, somewhere around there. Keep that scoreboard pressure on your opponent. Their shots aren't quite as comfortable. Shooting percentages won't be quite as high, typically speaking.
Naya's second free throw, no. Rebound, Brandy Jordan, power dribble. Shot up is good.
In essence, a three-point possession, something Guthrie desperately needed after the three-pointer by El Reno a minute ago to take the 12-point lead back to 9.
Fourth shot here by Jones. Remember, she just made the one previously. It goes out of bounds. It will stay with El Reno.
There's 2 ways to get more shots than the other team. One is to turn them over, eliminate chances they have to shoot it, give you extra chances, and then get offensive rebounds. Those are 2 things that El Reno does very well. At the end of the night, you have 30 or 40 shots, and they have 50 or 60.
Reagan and Tricia check in, running shot up. Hits the rim a couple of times, and it falls down for number 30, Revilles.
Which means if you shoot a similar shooting percentage, you're going to lose, right?
Yeah.
Which is kind of what's happened.
Revilles now with 6 points. Back to an 11-point lead for El Reno. Guthrie breaks the full court press.
Guthrie just doesn't quite have enough consistent scoring.
No.
When a team like El Reno gets hot, it's hard for Guthrie not to give up a run because Guthrie just has a hard time scoring consecutively, especially when they're not making their free throws like they haven't done this year.
Nakia double. And you look at El Reno, they can go to Beard or Freeman. Hey, draw something up, create something for us.
And Coach Salzer could draw up a lot of set plays to penetrate the ball, draw fouls, get to the free throw line. What good does that do you when you don't make your free throws, right? So as a coach, it's kind of you're kind of caught.
A turnover on El Reno, their 9th of the ball game. Guthrie with 11 turnovers. So if Lady Jays can capitalize on that. I'd like to have a single-digit deficit going into the fourth quarter.
That single digits is always a magical elixir for your brain, isn't it?
Brandy Jordan posting up, had it, but Monalago didn't get it down to her.
Yeah, didn't like that short putt, that skinny, that pinch post is what they call it, from the short corner.
Brandy, spin move in the paint, shot up short. And it's rebounded by El Reno.
There's no reason why Brandy Jordan can't be a Beard-type scorer, though, for Guthrie. She has those capabilities. Man, there's another transition bucket.
Yeah, this time by Long for her first bucket of the game.
Get shots up in volume. That's how teams like this play. Meanwhile, Guthrie's trying to run their offense, get high percentage shots. El Reno's just trying to get up shots in volume. Because of it, they have a 13-point lead.
Reagan in the corner. Nothing after the one dribble.
Another thing, too, El Reno's won quite a bit more than the Guthrie program throughout the years. There's just an era of confidence that they play with, that the Guthrie Lady Jays are trying to develop and have been for the last 2 or 3 years.
Monalago for 3. That's her third made three-pointer. She has 11 points.
Just enough to stay within shouting distance, just down 10.
Ravelis throws up a shot, not answered. Was it blocked?
Tipped. Yeah, I think it was tipped. But nobody's going to argue.
1.6 seconds. Guthrie has to go the full length of the floor here. El Reno hasn't allowed that all night long, so you think
you like El Reno's gym?
I do.
Yeah.
Nakaya shot short as we end the third quarter. We'll go to the fourth quarter. Lady Jays down 10. Can they make a rally in the fourth? This is Lady J Basketball on GMP TV.
Sonic has every slush flavor someone could ever want.
This is basically slush headquarters.
For sour blue raspberry plans world dish.
Well, not if Lemonberry has anything to say about it.
Lemonberry, you're already sour. Come to the sour side.
Never. I'll never join you.
Refreshment just got colorful with new slush flavors like blue raspberry made with Nerds candy. And start your day with the 99-cent morning drink stop.
Sonic at I-35 and Highway 33.
This is how you Sonic.
She's your mom, and you want to do your best. And at Golden Age Nursing Home and Ash Street Senior Living, we know just how difficult it is to make choices when it comes to your loved one's needs, and we can help. You'll find caring, supportive staff members and a full range of healthcare services. You'll also find a commitment to quality throughout all of our nursing home and healthcare agencies. Call Golden Age Nursing Home at 282-0144 or Ash Street Senior Living at 282-2000. You want to do your best, and so do we.
Guthrie High School Gymnasium alongside Kel Evans, Craig Fleck, Casey Porter. I'm Chris Evans with you on this Tuesday night. Glad to have you on board. Lady Jays down 10 as we get set for fourth quarter action. Lady Indians of El Reno High School will have the first opportunity offensively here in the fourth. Again, with that 10-point lead as El Reno outscores Guthrie in the third, 15-8. Trisha Monalongo, only Lady J in double digits tonight. She has 11 points. El Reno led tonight so far by Beard with the 12 points as El Reno turns the basketball over for the 10th time in this game. And now Lady Jays can get within single digits here with any type of a bucket here. Brandy Jordan out front with the basketball. Brandy with 7 in the ball game. Had 2 in the third quarter. The Lady Jays can come back of some sort. Brandy's got to have a big fourth quarter. Nakaya Ballard-Stevenson not on the floor to begin the fourth quarter. She's been held scoreless so far in this one. Kaya thought about it for a brief second. Lady Jays moving around the perimeter. Good ball movement. Almost 60 seconds gone by here in the fourth. Monalago gets a pick off the Kaya out front. Naya trying to post up, nothing there. But Brandy brings it back out. Monalago gets at the free throw line. Couple of dribbles. Bounce pass out to Reagan for 3. Circled out, no good. Halfway down. Rebound, El Reno.
You get an open shot, man. You need those to get down when you're down 10.
Freeman for 3, but traveled with the basketball before she took the shot. 11 turnovers.
When it looked like for all the world that three-pointer for Reagan was going to go down, didn't it?
Sure
did
did.
everything but go down. I think it touched every part of the rim.
The way she got it and
Yep.
shot it, it looked good
Confident.
from here. Yeah, looked good.
She keeps shooting it like that, she'll start making them. Well, here's some full court pressure off an inbounds. We haven't seen that all night. We'll see if they sag back into their zone again here. They do. They play multiple 1-2-2 here, but they play several different kinds of defenses.
Shot no, rebounded El Reno. Here comes Lady Indians. 3-on-2 break. On the right side, Messia shot no. Rebound, put back, left side, yes, forward long.
That combined both elements of their offense. One, transition, right? And then two, second chance points off an offensive rebound. That right there, that last sequence is El Reno Lady Indian basketball in a nutshell in about 5 seconds span.
Brandy Jordan dribbles in, dribbles out. Kaya, then to Kaya. Down low, good ball movement. Monologo can't get the shot to fall though. Had a good look at it, goes out of bounds. It will stay with Guthrie, but got to have those when you're down 12.
Yeah, that's one where you've had a wide open three. You set that up as a coach. Now you set up a little pinch post, 2-footer off the glass that doesn't go in. That's one as a coach where you just sit down and go, okay, well.
Now we have a loose ball at midcourt.
Then you just throw one sloppily back to midcourt towards the other team's goal for absolutely no reason. That's one where you kind of sit down or squat down and you contemplate what in the world is going on. Guthrie is very lucky to have Coach Sauser. He is.
Yes.
He is a first-class basketball coach. Made the state semifinal at DCLA last year.
Pond Creek Hunter.
Pond Creek Hunter.
Yep.
I always get those two schools confused.
Ball goes out of bounds, but there was our first jump, the jump ball possession kept it to Guthrie.
Guthrie's going to get back in, and it's going to have to be through Brandy Jordan and Nakia Stevenson. Those two girls are going to have to get hot.
Down low to Brandy. Had to, now Kaya for three. Shot no. Brandy Jordan, power dribble shot no. Rebounded by El Reno.
Got to use the window a little bit better than that. It's like she was trying to draw the foul instead of trying to make the shot.
Now here's a three-pointer in the far corner. Heel the rim, no. Loose ball out of bounds, should go to Guthrie. It does. 5:07, got to go quickly.
Yeah, time's running out. We've been in that teeter-totter from 7 to 10 to 12 the entire second half.
Lady J's down 12, but you look at the score sheet, they've only scored 13 points in the second and third quarter combined.
Yep.
So they got to fight their stride.
Scored 11 points in the first 5 minutes of the game. Have only scored 18 since.
Yeah, scored 16 in the first quarter.
Yep.
AJ's in the front court. Man-to-man defense.
You know, Coach Sauser's working on several different things right now. Obviously, the scoreboard of this game being one of them, but coming down the stretch, halfway through January, not really down the stretch, but just working on getting better.
Monologo shot, no. Again, Lady J's another shot in around the basket. Cannot get it to fall. We have a trial violation.
Nothing else a coach can do for an offense.
No.
He's several post-up moves that should score, wide open three-pointers. None of them have led to points, so at that point, you just got to keep trying to get better where you can finish your shot.
Craig mentioned there's only been 3 fouls called this entire half.
Good
as
official.
a Lady J, you can be a little aggressive defensively, as instead they turn the basketball over. Reagan will check in for Montelongo.
Guthrie, another issue they have is they only have 2 timeouts left. And again, they had to use 2 timeouts early in the game just to try to stem the tide and stop El Reno runs.
30-second timeout.
We saw last Tuesday with the boys, when you're trailing in a game, you cannot use your last timeout, because if you do and you score inside of 5 seconds, the other team doesn't have to inbound the ball, right? So you've got to save at least 1 timeout if you're losing in the game. Guthrie only has 2 available.
Yeah, real quickly, Guthrie Blue Jay Wrestling Junior High in high school had a great duel last weekend, a win over Blackwell.
Slap that mat.
Slap that mat. And they'll be in action Thursday night here at the gym for districts duels. That's a big one. Blue Jays trying to get to the dual state for the first time in, I don't know, forever, but it's been a long time.
We did presentations over the Great Depression today, and before we got started in 4th hour, I think it's 4th hour, Jonah Freeze, I have him that hour, and we went ahead and watched his match.
Yeah.
It was such a good match, and we all enjoyed it, by the way.
Yeah, Craig Fleck and Asen Nelson. Craig's got to take care of that call. They'll have the call that one on Thursday. I won't be able to be with that one.
Those dudes are pretty good at wrestling, aren't they?
Yeah, put us to shame. But Thursday night.
They may have to be our OAB entry next year.
Yeah. Whistle foul. Nakaya called for the foul.
Get that thing turned in this year?
It is turned in.
Hopefully it'll be our three-peat.
We've never gone to back.
No, I don't think anybody ever has.
And we've never made the trip to Tulsa.
Oh, is that where it's at this year?
Running shot on the right side is good by Macia. She has 8. Yeah, it's in Tulsa at some casino.
Riverwind? Yeah, that's Catoosa.
River Spirits.
Oh, River Spirit. Well,
In
I
the
don't know where
Tulsa.
that's at.
Kaya, layup tie, too strong. Put back, no.
No, the
Ball
Hard
loose.
Rock's in Catoosa.
Yeah. About to have another jump ball, and it's going to go to El Reno.
There's so many casinos, who knows? Heck, out by our Glencoe farm, they have that Stone Wolf Casino, and they're getting ready to, from what we hear, build a gigantic hotel, make it look like an over in Shawnee.
Where's this at?
Our Glencoe farm.
Oh, your Glencoe farm.
It's like a mile and a half from our farm.
Yeah. Coyle's got a casino.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Coyle and Perkins both.
Yeah.
So Coyle has one now, right?
Coyle has one, yeah.
Never been there.
Me neither. I've heard about it. I will actually be in a casino this Saturday night, but it's for concert.
Yes? Who's in concert? Rodney Carrington?
No. No. I'm about to running shot up and good.
Is it like REO Speedwagon or something like that?
No. I think you're going to
Air
laugh.
Supply?
No, I think you're going to laugh at me. It's actually 3 different art. It's a country.
Rick Astley?
No, not Rick Astley. Colin Ray.
Okay.
Ever heard of him?
No.
Beard running layup good.
We're trying to avoid this 10-0 run that El Reno's on, if you haven't noticed from the commentary.
Coach Salzer is almost at the technical foul area. Getting close, and there it is.
He was trying for that one.
Oh, yeah, he was trying.
Just trying to do anything and everything he can to fight for his team, to deflect some of the negativity that's happened in the last 3 or 4 minutes, and just get them, he knows he's not going to win this game, just get them to play better.
Yeah, Coach Salzer, it was just a matter of time. You go, okay, I gave you this. Nope, okay, here's another one.
And the ref did it right.
Yeah, he did.
Looked at him, teed him, walked away. Okay, we got that over with now.
Yeah. Colin Ray will be in concert.
I've heard of Colin Ray.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sammy Kershaw.
Oh, yeah, I love Sammy. I love Sammy. John Deere Green.
And Aaron Tippin.
Aaron Tippin.
No, John Deere Green's
Joe
Diffie.
Give me some of
Sammy Kershaw?
Yeah.
Vidalia.
Aaron Tippin. Aaron Tippin has some muscles.
Yes.
He's like a bodybuilder.
Roots and Boots, I think, is what it's called. Yeah.
You'll enjoy that. We saw
it should be good.
last one we went to was at the Grand Casino in Shawnee, and we saw the Kiss Army. It was Kiss in concert. It wasn't Gene Simmons. It was
right.
But they looked like Kiss. It sounded like them.
First free throw is good on the technical foul upcoming.
Uncle Ray gave us some tickets, and he goes, yeah, I get these deals, and I never go to the casino. And so we met him over there to get the tickets, and we're by one of those game tables, and the person that's working the table goes, hey, Ray, how you doing? Well, I guess you do.
Got your player's card over here.
Oh, you never come, huh?
Another jump ball or foul. Went to Vegas and went to Vegas for the first time. It was actually the day we arrived was actually the shooting.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, you were in that exact location like 4 hours before it happened.
Sure was. You can tell who
that was this summer.
It was. Whistle foul. Yeah, they always say, "Hey Johnny, how you doing?"
Yeah. Tell who the gamblers are.
Yeah.
You know, one thing you learn is that they're not building all those buildings with their own money.
No.
They're building them with yours. You know why? Because you're getting ready to lose it.
And that's when you don't tell anybody about that one.
No. Well, I lose $278. Well, how much money did you lose before you won that $300 or after you won that $378?
I lose $20. I'm like, man, that's two stereo cables.
Well, you're mad too, you know.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I can go buy something for $20 and feel good about it, but not losing in gambling.
That's a lot of Laffy Taffies. Ball out of bounds. 3-point lead for El Reno. 2:07 left in the fourth quarter. Looks like Lady Jays are headed to the third loss.
That's a whole package of batteries for the year.
Yeah, that's a lot. Yeah, that's like 36 some batteries. Yeah. If you find the right deal.
Yeah.
Morgan shot, glass, good.
There you go.
Ariana.
Timeout. Coach Salzer got his team after the technical, got them settled down. Good job just getting them to play better.
Shot no, long rebound El Reno.
And it's frustrating too because you felt like about halfway through the second quarter you had a legitimate shot to win this game and it just got away from you. It was a fantastic first.
Yeah, Lady Jays had a 16-13 lead at the end of the first quarter as Nakaya goes to the hoop. Shot no. Nakaya will go to the free throw line looking for her first points of the game. Again, averaging 11 is Nakaya, has not scored.
She loves that Euro step. Moving to her left, Euro step back to her right. Shoot a right-handed layup.
Nakaya, 58% free throw shooter on the season, makes the first.
Good little run here. Work on getting better. You have a tournament this weekend. You can work on that even more this weekend, and then get into February, get down the stretch, and start scoring the basketball. Making your free throws will be the first thing you need to correct.
Second free throw is good. 2 points for Nakaya. A little too late here tonight for the Lady Jays. Stay tuned.
It's never too late to get better, though.
Nope. We'll have the boys game app. El Reno Indians 10-2, number 7 in 5A. So the boys will have a tough task ahead of them tonight as we have a whistle and a foul.
Two things that are guaranteed. El Reno is to be good at basketball, and they will have at least one guy that's about 6'1", can jump, and will have unbelievably weird colored hair. That will happen every year in El Reno.
I don't have an El Reno roster yet. I don't think there's any more Haydens left, though, coaching or playing. So surely that's worth some points. 100 minutes to go in the ball game here. Post-game show, scoring recap, final numbers, and then we'll get into the Interbank Blue Jay tip-off show. Shot, no. .42 seconds left. Brandy to the hoop, running shot, front rim, no. Morgan. Her attempt is also blocked.
Lady Jays have had good shots all night long, just simply have not been able to put them in. I think that's officiating to where you've already given a technical to one coach. Let's take the path of least resistance here and go the other way and not have a confrontation at all. Good officiating.
Yeah, it's a good official. We've been us a few times.
This has been a well officiated.
Yeah, absolutely.
They've let them play enough to have a game at it, but have had control of it the whole time, and you haven't noticed.
No, 9 fouls the entire, now 10 fouls the entire second half.
I still haven't gotten over that phantom lane violation last week.
I was thinking about that a couple times this week.
Gosh, that hurt. That seems like the kind of stuff that happens to you when you only won 3 games all year, though. Because you can't overcome stuff like that. Right. If you're good, you don't even notice a lane violation because you win by 20 anyways, right? Like if Dante Foster was playing, you wouldn't even notice him. Like when you've only won 3 games and you struggle like this Guthrie boys team does, those kind of things that go against you, you never can overcome it. So you notice it a lot more.
Final 12 seconds of this one. Brandy will turn over El Reno. 3-pointer left side. No. Don't foul. It's 1 second.
No, they won't call it anymore.
And that's the ball game. The Lady Jays dropped their 3rd game in a row. El Reno wins it. Final score 49-33. Lady Jays back at 500 with a 6-6 record. 1-3 in the Suburban Conference. El Reno girls, they improved to 8-5 overall, and they are 5 in conference. We'll see how Jennifer Douglas' team continues to get better in January and February. We'll see them one more time when Guthrie travels to El Reno. Take a timeout, come back, final stats and numbers of the girls' game, and get set for the Interbank Blue Jay tip-off show after this. This is Lady J Basketball on GMP TV.
I'm Brian Sturkle with Interbank. Bank on Guthrie's home team, the banking professionals at Interbank. Our decision makers and the people who serve you work closely together to provide responsible service and personal attention. We appreciate your business and look forward to seeing our friends in Guthrie and the surrounding communities at the Blue Jay football games. We're located at 224 East Oklahoma. You can reach us by phone at 282-0470. Interbank, in it for you. Member FDIC.
When you're hungry, here's a little trick. Jump in the car and head to Golden Chick. When it's gotta be great and it's gotta be quick, you gotta get your tenders at Golden Chick. Golden, for the best chicken, you know what to do. Golden Chick, sides and rolls, made fresh for you. Golden Chick, just one bite and you'll forget the rest. The original and still the best. Golden Chick.
At Terra Insure Group, you'll by lifelong Blue Jay fans, Jason Herzl, Dennis Oaks, and Seth Robbins. They aren't limited to any single provider. They'll work with you to find the carrier and the plan that fits you best. Terra Insure Group is an independent insurance agency specializing in home, auto, and commercial lines of insurance. Call Terra Insure Group at 293-4880 or at 2403 South Division, or visit them online at tigok.com. Terra Insure Group, insuring your world. F&M Bank is a neighborhood bank with 8 branches and 17 ATM locations across 4 counties in central Oklahoma. F&M Bank can help you with all of your personal, business, and agricultural needs, or simply add efficiency to your business. Check out F&M Bank with online and mobile banking at www.fmbankok.com, or download their app and have all of their services in the palm of your hand. F&M Bank is a neighbor you can count on. F&M Bank, member FDIC.
Welcome back, Guthrie Gymnasium. It is the Interbank Lady J post-game show as El Reno comes into the GHS Gymnasium and pulls out a 16-point victory, 49-33. Kel Evans, Craig Fleck, Casey Porter, Chris Evans with you. And
you know how times have changed.
How's that?
5, 6, 7 years ago, you'd have like 7 horse table all writing down the rosters and lineups.
Right.
One for each bench, all them. Nowadays, you have one book, that's it, and everybody just comes by the phone, takes a picture of it, and that's the end of it.
Yeah. You used to fight for elbow space.
Yeah, right. I mean,
and the
your scorer just literally just keeps the book open, walks away, and then everybody just comes and takes a picture.
On our picture text,
yes.
Come up here too, so we don't have to walk down there. Real quickly here, the Lady Jays again lose it by 16, 49-33. Casey, 16 points in the first quarter for the Lady Jays. After that, 17 points in the final 24 minutes.
Can't do that. I mean, and if you're playing, you can't do that against anybody, but especially talented as El Reno. And we mentioned when it was about a 3-point game, you felt fortunate, like you were kind of on thin ice because El Reno had missed a bunch of easy shots they normally make, and they won't do that the whole game. Well, they didn't do that the whole game, and they got hot there late in the second quarter, then in the third quarter, right when the Lady Jays stopped, opened up that 9 to 10 to 11-point lead, which was enough for them to coast home.
Lady Jays led by Tricia Monalongo, 11 points tonight, 8 of those in the first half. Followed up by Brandy Jordan, 7 points, 5 points going to Ariana Morgan, 3 points each for Reagan Twitty and Early, 2 points each for Kaya Thomas and Nakaya Ballard Stevenson. Leading the way for El Reno, 14 points for Beard. 6 of those in the first half, 8 in the second half. Lady Jays lose it by 16, 49-33. Take a timeout. When we come back, it's the Interbank Blue Jay tip-off game. El Reno and Guthrie both on the floor going through their warm-up drills. Back after this, this is the Interbank Lady Jay post-game show.
Sonic has every slush flavor someone could ever want.
This is basically slush headquarters.
Where sour blue raspberry plans world domination.
Well, not if Lemonberry has anything to say about it.
Oh, Lemonberry, you're already sour. Come our side.
Never. I'll never join you.
Refreshment just got colorful with new slush flavors like blue raspberry made with Nerds candy. And start your day with the 99-cent morning drink stop.
Sonic at I-35 at Highway 33.
This is how you Sonic.
She's your mom, and you want to do your best. And at Golden Age Nursing Home and Asher Living, we know just how difficult it is to make choices when it comes to your loved one's needs, and we can help. You'll find caring, supportive staff members and a full range of healthcare services. You'll also find a commitment to quality throughout all of our nursing home and healthcare agencies. Call Golden Age Nursing Home at 282-0144 or at Senior Living at 282-2000. You want to do your best, and so do we.
I'm Brian Sturkle with Interbank. You can bank on Guthrie's home team, the banking professionals at Interbank. Our decision makers and the people who serve you work closely together to provide responsible personal attention. We appreciate your business and look forward to seeing our friends in Guthrie and the surrounding communities at the Blue Jay football games. We're located at 224 East Oklahoma, or you can reach us by phone at 282-0470. Interbank, in it for you. Member FDIC.
When you're hungry, here's a little trick. Jump in the car and head to Golden Chick. When it's gotta be great and it's gotta be quick, you gotta get your tenders at Golden Chick. Golden Chick, for the best chicken, you know what to do. Golden Chick, sides and rolls made fresh for you. Golden Chick, just one bite and you'll forget the rest. The original and still the best. Golden Chick.
And we welcome you inside the Interbank Blue Jay tip-off show here in Guthrie. So glad to have you on board on this Tuesday night alongside Kelly Porter. I'm Chris Evans. Tonight's matchup featuring the Blue Jays and Indians. Guthrie enters with a 2-8 overall record. They are 1-2 in conference play and desperately looking for a win as they have lost 6 straight ball games. They're coming off a 53-46 setback on Friday night to Shawnee. This is this week for the Blue Jays as they will participate in the Lincoln Christian Tournament Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Meanwhile, for the El Reno Indians, under first-year head coach Kel Simon, they are ranked number 7 in 5A basketball with a 10-2 overall record. They are 4-1 in conference play. They have won 4 straight ball games, and losses this year are 2 respectable opponents, Piedmont and Choctaw, and they will also have 4 games this week here tonight in Guthrie, and then they will participate in the Shawnee tournament on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Mention that 4-game winning streak. El Reno starts the season off with a 5-game wins over Piedmont, Ponca City, Shawnee, Northeast Academy, and Mount St. Mary's before that 3-point loss to Choctaw in the championship game of the Hera tournament. Came back and after losing that game, rebounded with a big win over Noble before going over 15th and losing at Piedmont, but that was the last loss for El Reno back on December 15th. Since then, they put 100 points on the Oklahoma City Storm North in the Anadarko tournament, beat Anadarko, and then in the Anadarko championship game, defeated Fort Cobb Braxton. Final score 71-50. And then 1 week ago, they hosted Western Heights and won by 27 points, 79-52. Again, Kel Simon, the first-year head coach, as he replaces Rodney Hayden, who stepped down after several years of coaching El Reno. He's the athletic director for the Indians, and Kel Simon, although there's not a Hayden on the roster, I don't think. We'll get that here in a second. Still has a talented ball club. Take our final 2-minute timeout. When we come back, starting lineups and the tip for Guthrie and El Reno. This is the Interbank Blue Jay Tip-Off Show.
At Terra Insure Group, you'll Blue Jay fans. Jason Herzl, Dennis Oakes, and Seth Robbins. They aren't limited to any single provider. They'll work with you to find the carrier and the plan that fits you best. Terra Insure Group is an independent insurance agency specializing in home, auto, and commercial lines of insurance. Call Terra Insure Group at 293-4880 or stop by 403 South Division or visit them online at tigok.com. Terra Insure Group, insuring your world. F&M Bank is a neighborhood bank with 8 branches and 17 ATM locations across 4 counties in central Oklahoma. F&M Bank can help you with all of your personal, business, and agricultural banking needs. Efficiency to your business. Check out F&M Bank with online and mobile banking at www.fmbankok.com or download their app and have all of their services in the palm of your hand. F&M Bank is a neighbor you can count on. F&M Bank, member FDIC.
I
pack has every slush flavor someone could ever want.
This is basically slush head.
Blue raspberry plans world domination.
Well, not if Lemonberry has anything to say about it.
Lemonberry, you're already sour. Come to the sour side.
Never. I'll never join you.
Refreshment just got colorful with new slush flavors like blue raspberry made with Nerds candy. And start your day with the 99-cent morning drink stop.
Sonic at I-35 at Highway.
This is how you Sonic.
She's your mom, and you want to do your best. And at Golden Age Nursing Home and Ash Street Senior Living, we know just how difficult it is to make choices when it comes to your loved one's needs, and we can help. You'll find caring, supportive staff members and a full range of healthcare services. You'll also find a commitment throughout all of our nursing home and healthcare agencies. Call Golden Age Nursing Home at 282-0144 or Ash Street Senior Living at 282-2000. You want to do your best, and so do we.
Interbank Blue Jay tip-off show rolls on here in Guthrie. And Indians finishing up their pregame drills as we get set for the 10-2 Indians and the 2-8 Guthrie Blue Jays. Again, seems no matter who has the better record or how good the records are or how records they may be bad, well, we seem to have good team Guthrie and El Reno through the years, and hopefully we can have another one of those here tonight as Blue Jays try to defend the home court.
No doubt, and it's a game that, you know, Guthrie, we talked about how bad they've struggled this year, and much like the girls, struggle scoring. But it is a game at home. It's against an arch rival. El Reno is a team that he likes to defeat. It's a very heated rival. It has been, at least certainly the last 10, 15 years in basketball. It's been very heated. And so you try to draw some energy off of that, off of those elements. You try to get an early lead, get your crowd into it, start feeling good about yourself, and then anything can happen. So those are the things you're going to be able to see if the Blue Jays can get her done.
Yeah, El Reno had the hardest time getting over that hurdle in basketball.
Well, part of that was some of the athletes coming through Guthrie, right?
But lately it's been heavily sided on the El Reno side.
Yeah, I think El Reno's getting ready to get really good at football too. They've ball the last couple of years. Obviously excellent in basketball. So that's one of those communities kind of like Guthrie where they cycle through good athletes.
Let's go downstairs. Craig Flake with the public address starting lineups.
Kuba, baseball player, he's a sophomore, yet hit 2 Kubas come through.
And number 24, Dyson Plum.
His older brothers, I think, at Southwestern playing baseball now.
Brett and Ray.
I think Fleck's going to pass out one night when he does that.
You catch him, not me.
Number 14, Dyson Bradley. Number 20, Marquise. Number 32, Javin Bryson. And number 34, Richard Doolittle.
And that is the starting lineups for both El Reno and Guthrie here tonight. Again, for the El Reno Indians, number 4, Elijah Durham. Number 15, Eli Hollis. Number 20, Red Koba. Number 21, A.J. Sue. And number 24, Dyson Pumley. Starting up for the Guthrie Blue Jays, led by head coach number 10, C.J. Ward. Number 14, Dyson Brackett. Number 32, Gavin Bryson. Number 20, Marquise Miller. And number 44, Richard Doolittle. First-year head coach, Cale Simon. A brother of former baseball coach at El Reno, moved on to Mustang and won the state championship for the Broncos. The ball game, it's a 2-0 lead.
You mentioned needing to get some early energy in the gym, get a lead, get some confidence. C.J. Ward did that right off the bat, right off the tip.
Got into my Cale Keenan Simon story. Cale Simon, Keenan, both brothers. And we have a layup on the right side for El Reno, Elijah Durham.
Didn't take them long and get those 2 points back. Guthrie had got to get an early lead, play with the lead this evening, get this student body who is ready to explode tonight, get them into this game early and often.
Marquise Miller, their number 20, gets the start tonight. CJ goes down low to Doolittle. One dribble, no. Tip, ball's loose, out of bounds.
Guthrie ball, yep. Good effort, Marquise. Good post up, Richard. CJ, like he has the last handful of games or so, bringing a lot of energy early in this game. Hopefully his team can feed off of that. Nice conversation with CJ today. Love the energy, got to control the emotions though.
Koba, paint, whistles, fist, and we're going the other way. Both officials wanted to make sure they were on the right call, and Red Koba called for the offensive foul.
One of the best things you can do in an upset setting, best players in early foul trouble, right? And Koba being one of the better players for El Reno, that'd be huge if you can get some early foul trouble on him.
CJ blows by Durham, layup right side. Yes, CJ, 2 quick buckets.
You wonder if El Reno has anybody to match CJ's athletic ability and energy. They have not so far.
Front rim, no. Gavin with the rebound. Gavin looking for a guard. Can also handle those duties, but gets it off to the point guard, Dyson Brackett. CJ on the right side. Gavin cuts, nothing there. Blue Jays reload.
With really not a true post player.
Dyson's out as he makes a move on the left side. He'll go to the free throw line. El Reno with 2 quick fouls here in the first minute, 42.
Gavin
Fouls
Bryson
called on Dyson Plumley.
Bryson's one of those combo guys. He can play guard. He can kind of play that 3 spot. Occasionally the 4 if you have to, but between him, Brackett, really you can consider this a 4 guard lineup, and then Richard Doolittle just kind of manning the post.
Dyson Brackett in the scorebook with the first made free throw. Second free throw upcoming. This one's no good. Doolittle tries to fight for the rebound. Went over the back to foul.
Love how active Richard is so far. He had a good post-up move, fighting for a rebound off of a free throw. Those are all good early signs for Doolittle. He's another one of those young men, very athletic, has to control the emotions.
El Reno, by the way, 17 cheerleaders here tonight. Needed to shot up and good for A.J. Sue.
Well, Reno always has good shooters on the perimeter. They are athletic, jumping jacks. They rise well into their, seems like they have guys that shoot jump shots and they get about 1.5 feet off the floor when they do it.
Gavin blows by a defender. Reverse Koba comes away with it. Then Koba throws it away for the turnover. Shot up in the paint by CJ. First miss of the game for him. Goes out of bounds by Doolittle. El Reno basketball. First substitution of the game will be for El Reno. Coming into the ball game will be number 5, Derek Hay.
There's another 3-pointer from the perimeter by Sue. Retrieved by El Reno. Again, a very active team. Athletic El Reno basketball club. Here's a 3-pointer off the retrieval and a make. Boy, second 3-pointers are absolute daggers.
Plumlee with that 3. It's the second 3-pointer of the game for El Reno. They have a 3-point lead, 8-5. Marquise picks his dribble up in front of the El Reno bench. Down low to CJ over the Twin Towers. It's up and good. CJ now with 6.
They do not have an athlete on the floor that can match. Here's a block by Gavin. CJ behind the back, trying to retrieve it. Great play, Gavin Bryson. Guthrie team playing with a lot of effort early on. Well, they went to probably with a lot of confidence too after last Friday going to Shawnee and losing by only 1. That was a shocker to everybody.
CJ trying to make things happen. He has so far. He draws a foul here. No, a moving pick by Richard Doolittle, and just like that, that's his second personal foul, and Blue Jays will have to bring in Zach Wilkerson in off the bench.
One of those games to where if you're going to play the lead, then everything's going to have to go your way as the night goes on.
Plumlee, now a three-point shot on the way up and good. Was that
Koba?
Number 20, Red Koba. And so El Reno with 3 made three-pointers already.
One of them was off a retrieval. When they do miss, you cannot allow them to use their springs to go back up and retrieve it, send it back out, shoot it again. Because if you do, you're playing with fire.
Coach Gilmore takes the timeout. It's a 30-second timeout.
The problem with that is, too, is they make 3 They scored 3 buckets for Guthrie so far, but Guthrie will not be able to keep up the pace scoring-wise. So the only way the Blue Jays are going to win is if this becomes a defensive battle. If it becomes a defensive battle, that means that El Reno is missing shots. Guthrie is rebounding the ball once they do.
The 5 starters have already scored in this one. Dyson Brackett splits the double team, loses the basketball, but regains control of it. Now Guthrie will set their half-court offense. Midway point of the first quarter, 7-11. Jays on the low end. Gavin on the left wing.
Guthrie having to stay with the 4-guard lineup just to keep up with the athletic ability of us.
Too strong with that one. Here comes El Reno in transition. Koba.
Seemed a little bit rushed.
Sue's made one of those 3 three-pointers. This one inside the arc, and it falls for A.J. Sue.
Everything El Reno does just seems nice and smooth, in rhythm, on time. Everything Guthrie's doing right now just seems
up there by C.J. Too strong. Here come the Indians. Plumlee on the right side. At the free throw line. Jump shot there. 15 feet's good.
Coach Hayden, athletic director now at El Reno. Of course, Coach Simon now is the head basketball coach, but Coach Hayden, you mentioned El Reno trying to get over the hump against Guthrie. Couldn't. Once they did, he loved beating Guthrie, didn't he?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
You were bulletin board material for them one year.
Yeah, I got them in the state tournament.
You did.
Got a T-shirt and everything for my efforts.
Bulletin board material. Sports page back then,
Yeah. Posted it on every single locker.
You probably didn't even say it. They probably made it up.
No, it was the only way I found out about it was in the El Reno newspaper.
And you weren't. What I mean is, you weren't even meaning to slide anybody.
No, I said they were going to lose.
Totally
they're going to lose the first game, win the second game of there, and go to the state tournament. I still hadn't go to the state tournament. And the newspaper couldn't even mention Guthrie Sports page. They just said some local website.
Okay, yeah.
At least give me credit.
Kind of like Channel 4 always does to you.
Yeah, they've gotten better, but yeah. Blue Jays trying to get better on the scoreboard, down 8 with 3 missed bracket with 2 made free throws, trying to make something happen, but too good of a defense there by Plumlee.
This is the type of time of night where the gym gets hot and I get hungry.
Gavin's shot, no. Rebounded by El Reno's Eli Hollis. Averin has it poked away by Dyson. Turnover, El Reno. Brackett is checking into the ball game. It's Cade Horton. Cross-court pass to Gavin to C.J. C.J. backs it out.
Good coaches will tell you dribbles behind the back, dribbles between the legs are good only if you're gaining progress. If you're doing it just to do it and you're not gaining
stationary,
not a good dribble. But if you dribble between your legs to gain progress towards the goal, dribble behind the back to make progress towards the goal, it's a great dribble, right?
Absolutely. Jose Martinez checks in. By the way, that's the sports reporter who did the story on that.
Oh, yeah?
He's been there a long time. Does a good job. They play in the first. El Reno with that 8-point lead, thanks in part to 3 made three-pointers to go with 3 shots inside the arc as Dyson shots blocked from behind.
El Reno has the absolute best hamburger joints on earth.
Yes.
They have about 8 of them. Like, they're on TV, they're so good. This was not an issue. No reason to make one if you're an official here. Of course, we don't know what was said, but
yeah, that should be 104 right there. Elijah Durham.
See, in my opinion, by blowing your whistle the first time and drawing attention to that first interaction, that caused a ripple effect and a chain reaction of everybody else to start.
Gavin in the paint. Was looking to pass, should have been looking for the shot.
We mentioned Guthrie having a hard time keeping up scoring-wise. It's going to have to be a defensive fest. Guthrie hasn't scored in a while.
A traveling violation on Durham, who seems to be a little amped up for this one.
And you got whistles on the other end and you're trying to get things under control with the officials. The whistles are going to blow for the next minute or two because they're going to try to keep it under control. So you got to watch your P's and Q's.
Under 2 to play here in the first quarter.
Guthrie needs a bucket in the worst way.
Yeah.
There we go.
CJ had one free throw by Dyson. It's been hard to come from since then.
El Reno a little longer, a little more athletic at every position. The cumulative effect just catches up with you.
Gage Armold checks in. He wears jersey. Offensive
Charged by
foul
Brackett.
on Dyson. First personal on Dyson. Both teams now with 3 team fouls.
Mentioned that the whistle's going to blow. Got to watch your P's and Q's here for the next minute or two.
Penetration here by Koba. Out it goes to Haverin. In the paint, shot up 2 weeks of the ball game.
Like the girls' game when Coach Salzer used so many timeouts early in the game, you only get so many, right? I mean, yeah.
Elijah Durham has been handshaking quite a bit. Called for that one out front of everybody. That's an easy call for his first personal foul.
Coach Gilmore's seen a basketball game or two in his day. He will know the exact adjustments to make. Now, whether the Blue Jays are talented enough to make them pay off on the scoreboard, that remains to be seen.
Sure would have been fun to watch Coach Gilmore when he had all those athletes in New Mexico.
Yeah.
Shot by Martinez, no.
Of course, Coach Paparonis did a wonderful job with the Dante Fosters.
The bounce, it stays with El Reno. Minute to go.
You can't get any better than what Coach Paparonis did. You had back-to-back, and you were beating everybody by 100 points. So I'm not saying that it would have been any better. But,
right.
But you know Coach Gilmore could have done the same with those type of athletes, right?
No doubt.
Because he's done it before.
Multiple times. 6 or 7 times. In Hobbs, New Mexico, kind of like Jinx football here in Oklahoma. CJ Ward, awkward left-handed shot, but it's good off the window. CJ, 4 buckets in this first quarter.
He has been it.
Yeah, outside of Dyson bracket free throw. He has been completely it.
4 men. Like they're trying to take the air out of this and take the last shot. Don't see that very often, do you?
It's a little different not seeing Coach Hayden on the sideline. Been a while.
This is his second year away.
First year away.
He was the athletic director last spring.
And coach.
Oh, so he was the athletic director and coach last year. Okay, I did not know.
Little shot and good by Durham.
It's his JV coach that you get him fired up.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Shot no good. Stepped out of bounds. That's the end of the first quarter. El Reno with a 10-point lead, 19-9. This is Blue Jay Basketball on GMP TV.
I'm Brian Sturkle with Interbank. Professionals at Interbank. Decision makers and the people who serve you work closely together to provide responsible service and personal attention. We appreciate your business and look forward to seeing our friends in Guthrie and the surrounding communities at the Blue Jay football games. We're located at 224 East Oklahoma, or you can reach us by phone at 282-INTERBANK. In it for you. Member FDIC.
When you're hungry, here's a little trick. Jump in the car and head to Golden Chick. When it's gotta be great and it's gotta be quick, you gotta get your tenders at Golden Chick. Golden Chick, for the best chicken, you know what to do. Sides and rolls made fresh for you. Golden Chick, just one bite and you'll forget the rest. The original and still the best. Golden Chick.
Kel Evans on the camera. Craig Fleck producing. Casey Porter, Chris Evans books. Advantage 19-9. Blue Jays got 8 of the 9 points from CJ Ward as El Reno had the basketball to begin the second quarter. Derek Haverin with the basketball. El Reno now moves around the perimeter. 3-point shot by Durham. No. Loose ball out of bounds. CJ trying to stay with El Reno. Derek Haverin showing off the shorty shorts. Inbound in the basketball. Kind of awkward looking, to be honest with you. Yeah, I'm not sure what's their regular shorts, but pulled up somehow. 15 feet out, it's no good. Rebounded by the Blue Jays. Nice and bracket to CJ. CJ and the Jays will turn it over. Just a second turnover I have for Guthrie.
Boy, and this is the teeter-totter where you could get completely run out of the gym. Need to hunker back in this thing. Get ugly in a hurry.
Shots have been hard to come for from the Blue Jays. Even CJ's buckets have all, maybe except for outside of one, have been contested. Plumley. Good-looking athlete. Running shot up. No. Out of bounds, and it will go to Guthrie.
Seems like El Reno's had about 100 different kids. Athletic, long, thin, jumping jack type player.
Dyson in trouble. Goes into a danger spot. Gavin double team with 2 inlines. But goes out
I'm
of
sure
bounds.
there were so many years in that streak where Guthrie was never run out of Division I type athletes.
Yeah.
NFL type athletes. Kentrell Brothers is still playing.
1 game away.
Thanks to that miracle. I have no idea what that guy's doing, by the way.
My goodness.
Wow.
They kept giving all the praise to Diggs, the
Yeah.
receiver. I go, what? Yeah, but
All he did was run to the end zone.
yeah, I mean, the offensive line gave time.
He never got touched.
Yeah. If DB just wraps him up, game's over. Luckily, no, though. Cantrell gets to play for an NFC championship. I posted on social media. It's amazing how winning follows him.
Yeah. Well, that's trying to play fast, but the problem with playing fast is that you increase the amount of possessions in the game. And when you do that, that favors the more athletic, longer, more talented El Reno team. Quick shot.
Rebound. Guthrie, but shots blocked from behind. As we see Williams in the ball game, wearing 34 in white. Did not see Turvey a week ago. And they lost to Ponca City. CJ baseline, running shot. No, looked like Larry Skywalker. Larry Skywalker, remember he used to...
From Kentucky? And then with like the Suns or whoever?
I think he won the slam dunk with the Knicks.
Yeah, he was a Kentucky player.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The way he was able to palm that ball.
I watched an ESPN deal last night. A good friend who died of colon cancer and how he took over middle school coaching job and then the high school coaching job for him. Excellent piece. My wife loves those ESPN.
Yeah. Surely they had Little Penny in there, right?
Mini Penny, yeah.
I thought it was Little Penny.
It's a little.
Yeah, Little Penny. Shot on the right side, no. Turvey grabs the rebound, gives off to CJ. This has been the best offense for Guthrie. CJ going to the hoop, loses the basketball. Turvey gets it, shot blocked, gets it right back to him. Up again, Turvey stays with it, plants it for 2.
Way to stay strong, Turvey. Keep retrieving it till you finally.
Almost had it. Plumley comes away though. Plumley on the right side, running shot off the window, good.
Well, they just keep retrieving the rebound with their athletic ability until they finally put it in.
Plumley has 7 in the contest, and it's a 13-point advantage for the Indians.
You talk about Little Penny. Every time I hear Chris, he's so funny.
Long pass, A.J. Sue. Layup not contested but missed. Plumley rebound and hacked from every direction. I think they're going to get Wilkerson with the foul. That would be Zach's first personal foul. 5th. Indians will inbound the basketball. 3-point shot in the corner, no. Goes right back to Durham, who goes to the paint and is hacked. Back-to-back fouls here by Zach.
It is officially in single digits outside. The temperature is down to 9.
How can you like winter?
Is this basketball weather?
No, because I got to carry all the stuff out. Well, I mean, I had it carried in.
Yeah.
I had it backwards. We, is it not Craig?
Yes. Oh my God. He'll be contemplating that wrestling duel Thursday night by the time we're out of here.
Free throw up, the extra shot's good, and Coach Gilmore wants a timeout. We'll do the same thing. 4:36 to play to halftime. Reno 27, Guthrie 11.
At Terra Insure Group, you'll be helped by lifelong Blue Jay fans, Jason Herzl, Dennis Oaks, and Seth Robbins. They aren't limited to any single provider. They'll work with you to find the carrier and the plan that fits you best. Terra Insure Group is an independent insurance agency specializing in home, auto, and commercial lines of insurance. Or stop by at 2403 South Division or visit them online at tigok.com. Terra Insure Group, insuring your world. F&M Bank is a neighborhood bank with 8 branches and 17 ATM locations across 4 counties in central Oklahoma. F&M Bank can help you with all agricultural banking needs or simply add efficiency to your business. Check out F&M Bank with online and mobile banking at www.fmbankok.com or download their app and have all of their services in the palm of your hand. F&M Bank is a neighbor you can count on. F&M Bank, member FDIC.
Wins with a little 8-foot jump shot was good, and Gavin Bryson with a nice block there. Blue Jay basketball down 2 touchdowns though, 27-13. Oklahoma Sooners down 2 touchdowns to Kansas State on the road.
Cascade.
Iowa State.
They do, but it just seems like it's
especially
black hole going to play
on a Friday or Tuesday or a Wednesday.
Oh, Stillwater used to feel that way, but it's not anymore. OSU lost 3 home games at football this year.
Yep. Lost an ugly basketball game last night in Waco. No. Turvey, no. Loose ball. Guthrie, yes. Gavin thought about it. Gives it off to Turvey. Strong move. Shot blocked, though. Here comes El Reno. Knocked away from behind. Nice hustle, but on the baseline is Cade Horton.
I don't know what you call what I'm going to call basketball. That second half. Huh.
Against the highlighters.
Ooh. Yeah, that was the first thing Laura noticed. They're bright.
Yeah. Horton takes it away. Horton. Nice couple of trips on the defensive side. Kansas State starting to turn into Kansas State, by the way.
Here's the problem with these quick shots is they just extend the game, which means the better team's going to have a higher percentage chance of winning, but what else can you do?
Whistle and a foul.
One of those games that K-State will take a 14-point lead. It'll be about a 3-point game at half, and then OU will win by about 12.
Sooners down 10. Just going under 9 minutes in Manhattan. One is good for Eli Hollis for his first point. So all 5 starters for El Reno have now scored.
I'm not a big fan of Bruce Weber. I guess in Manhattan he does an okay job, but
he looks busy.
Yeah.
Full court press here. It should be a wide open layup for Zach Wilkerson on the right side, and it is. Zach with his first 2 points.
Well, whenever you split a double team, numbers would tell you somebody else has to be open. That somebody else was Zachary Wilkinson. Good job, young men.
You know, I was wondering, I was watching some good Big 12 basketball this in Manhattan.
Yeah, he was like at a Big 10 game or something because remember that Billis was getting all mad at him several different times. Whatever game you were watching Saturday.
I know Higgins wasn't at that one. That was, we have a technical foul.
I did the Big 12 game that day. Hard to gripe at that.
Looks like we have a technical foul. I think they're going to get Gavin on this one.
I always like it when people talk about how bad Big 12 referees are when there absolutely is no such thing as a Big 12 basketball referee.
Yeah, correct.
There is no such thing as college basketball.
A.J. Seuss, first free throw is good.
Somebody says that, you immediately tune them out and realize that they have no earthly idea what they're talking about.
Second free throw by Sue is good. El Reno basketball. Sue with 7 points.
15-2 to go first half.
You know, they moved the football games from 7:30 to 7 o'clock. What do you think about basketball from 6:30 to 6?
No doubt.
They make it a little bit tougher for the junior varsity games.
Cut down the time on them. Or play them on different
halves, and it certainly feels like the games are sped up.
Uh-huh.
Jose Martinez for 3. Jays need it. Can't get it though. Zach Wilson rebound. Gets it back to Jose. He'll try it again. This one looks good. Rim, no though. Rebounded by Plumlee.
I don't mind leaving it at 6:30, even 7 o'clock on Fridays, but on Tuesday.
Almost 10 o'clock. That gets them home midnight.
Which on a Friday night's not a big deal because you don't have school the next day. But
right.
and people don't have to work, typically speaking, the next day. But on a Tuesday night, that's not the case.
Picks up his third foul. This game will be over at 9:30.
About an hour, 15 minutes per high school basketball game. That's 2.5 hours. You have usually about 20 minutes in between. So that's about a 3-hour event. Start at 6:30. Start at 6, you'd be done at 9, you'd be home at 10, which is fair, right? If you're on the road.
I would vote for it.
I would too.
Home or
on
away.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
I don't mind Friday starting later.
Right.
People get to go out to eat, make it a night of it.
Under 2 to play here in the first. This one. Good hustle here. Miller saves it to Reno though. Plumlee, strong move, can't finish, but it's fouled.
Mentioned Guthrie just has such a hard time scoring that when you have a team like El Reno that goes runs, there's nothing you can do about it, and they're going to extend their lead and run away from it.
Plumlee short on the free throw.
That looked like a free throw from fatigue. Trying to catch the wind. Second one will not be short.
Got to bend your knees a little bit more. Free throw good. Hugged the rim, fell in.
Something tells me you've heard a coach say that. Coach McIntubby said that to you a time or two. Hey, Chia.
Use the knee.
Chia, use the knees.
Bend the knees. Turns it over. Plumlee. Could he dunk? Nope,
No.
layup. Interesting game. I think it's next week in college basketball. Kentucky at West Virginia. Jump shot.
West Virginia is one of those teams that relies on fouling and mugging you to death
Turnovers,
to win.
layups.
And typically speaking, you're going to run into a set of officials in the NCAA tournament that aren't going to allow you to do that.
Yep.
That's going to end your season. Overcome that like Kentucky does, which they don't.
Osei shot's no good. Trying to hustle after it. Cannot save it.
That's the brand of basketball I really thought Coach Underwood would bring to Stillwater in his short time. He didn't, obviously. Well, he lost that shot.
Oh, they hit a buzzer beater?
Oh, yeah. In the border war to make him 0-6 in conference play.
And I think I counted 0-8, maybe 0-9.
Overall, like 9 in a row they've
The next
lost.
3 games coming up are going to be underdogs. Plumlee shots. Yeah, that was a weird sequence. Shots up and good. CJ Ward now with 10 points.
Well, CJ's been very active. He's been about the entire offense. Oh, there's another three-pointer right at the buzzer. That's a
So good, and now Reno has doubled up Guthrie. 38-19. Take your time out, come back. Golden Chick Halftime Show. This is Blue Jay Basketball.
At Terra Insure Group, you'll be helped by lifelong Blue Jay fans, Jason Herzl, Dennis Oaks, and Seth Robbins. They aren't limited to any single provider. They'll work with you best. Terra Insure Group is an independent insurance agency specializing in home, auto, and commercial lines of insurance. Call Terra Insure Group at 293-4880 or stop by at 2403 South Division or visit them online at tigok.com. Terra Insure Group, insuring your world. With 8 branches and 17 ATM locations across 4 counties in central Oklahoma, F&M Bank can help you with all of your personal, business, and agricultural banking needs, or simply add efficiency to your business. Check out F&M Bank with online and mobile banking at www.fmbankok.com or download their app and have F&M Bank as a neighbor you can count on. F&M Bank, member FDIC.
Sonic has every slush flavor someone could ever want.
This is basically slush headquarters.
Where sour blue raspberry plans world domination.
Well, not if Lemonberry has anything to say about it.
Lemonberry, you're already sour. Come to the sour side.
Never. I'll never join.
Slush flavors like Blue Raspberry made with Nerds Candy. And start your day with the 99-cent morning drink stop.
Sonic at I-35 at Highway 33.
This is how you Sonic.
She's your mom, and you want to do your best. And at Golden Age Nursing Home and Ash Street Senior Living, we know just how difficult it is to make choices when it comes to your love. You'll find caring support staff members and a full range of healthcare services. You'll also find a commitment to quality throughout all of our nursing home and healthcare agencies. Call Golden Age Nursing Home at 282-0144 or Ash Street Senior Living at 282-2000. You want to do your best, and so do we.
Halftime show here in Guthrie. El Reno Indians leading the Blue Jays by a score of 38-19. C.J. Ward kept the Jays afloat in the first quarter by scoring 8 points, as El Reno, though, had a 10-point lead after the first quarter, 19-9.
Oh, my God. Actually hit the side of the backboard.
Craig, if you want to tilt the camera over that, this might be the best
no doubt
halftime entertainment.
Hey! Yeah. Caden Stevenson, Nakaya's younger brother, just hit a free throw. The question is not, is he going to make it? The only question is it going to hit rim or not?
No, he's out of shape. He's breaking this one. Oh, he got bored and banked it.
Mm-hmm. That's so him.
To make it fair.
And he did it on purpose, yeah.
Yeah. Real quickly, C.J. Ward, 10 first half points, 6 points for Turvey Williams. All 6 of those coming in the second quarter. 2 points for Zach Wilson and a point for Dyson Brackett. Mason Russell makes the made free throw.
The iron is kind.
So I guess we'll have a shoot off after this.
I guess so. I guess everybody gets a chance to make at least one, huh?
Flake, can we move the camera over a little bit? The Golden Chick, great logo. It's just in the way of the. Now we got to go to the 3-point line.
Caden Stevenson, swish. Oh. Oh. They're building a house down there.
Mason Russell, the nephew, net.
Oh. They're building a house.
All right, so this is for the win, right?
Oh. Nope. Yeah, he is a little shoot him long like that.
In there.
Oh. Who are you rooting for?
Nephew Mason.
Oh.
We've got Brain Ingle still in contention here. Oh.
Oh.
He just stole it from the kid.
Goodness. Can somebody go down there and convince that kid to bring at least half that pizza up here?
Does that mean we got to go back to the...
No.
Well, that was the
Cale
Golden...
Evans' attempt right there, last one.
Yeah. That was the Golden Chick halftime entertainment.
That was good entertainment.
Blue Jays need a big comeback in the second half as El Reno doubled them up in the first half, 38-19. This is Blue Jay basketball on the Golden Chick halftime show.
I'm Brian Sturkle with Interbank. You can bank on Guthrie's home team, the banking professionals at Interbank. Our decision makers and the people who serve you work closely. We appreciate it and look forward to seeing our friends in Guthrie and the surrounding communities at the Blue Jay football games. We're located at 224 East Oklahoma, or you can reach us by phone at 282-0470. Interbank, in it for you. Member FDIC.
When it's gotta be great and it's gotta be quick, you gotta get your tenders at Golden Chick. Golden Chick, for the best chicken, you know what to do. Golden Chick, sides and rolls made fresh for you. Golden Chick, just one
At Terra Insure Group, you'll be helped by lifelong Blue Jay fans, Jason Herzl, Dennis Oakes, and Seth Robbins. They aren't limited to any single provider. They'll work with you to find the carrier and the plan that fits you best. Terra Insure Group is an independent insurance insurance. Terra Insure Group at 293-4880 or stop by at 2403 South Division or visit them online at tigok.com. Terra Insure Group, insuring your world. F&M Bank is a neighborhood bank with 8 branches and 17 ATM locations across 4 counties for all of your personal, business, and agricultural banking needs, or simply add efficiency to your business. Check out F&M Bank with online and mobile banking at www.fmbankok.com or download their app and have all of their services in the palm of your hand. F&M Bank is a neighbor you can count on. F&M Bank, member FDI.
Out of the Golden Chick halftime show. 38-19, El Reno with the lead. 3-point shot to open up the third quarter. Missing everything was 24, Cade Horton. He gets the second half start along with Richard Doolittle, C.J. Ward, Dyson Brackett, and Turvey Williams. Contested. He's fouled hard.
Can't draw up a better set play than you got for Cade Horton to get him wide open three. Just couldn't put the shot down.
Like the end of the North Gym?
Well, yeah. And then falling on.
Unfortunately.
Like you would think those are softer to fall on.
No, they're cold, especially when they're cold.
Woo! It takes the breath out of you.
Family Life Center. Family, the carpet. Richard Doolittle to the free throw line.
Made the first one. Bank was open. Luke Morgan style.
Sooners within a point, by the way.
Yes.
It is basketball close to that too. Getting there.
If you know the teams they are, yeah.
Yeah. Brackett with the steal. Blue Jays. Dyson. Trying to find CJ, couldn't do it. Turvey in the circle, travel with the basketball. I didn't see it.
Something's going to happen, it did, and you're like, well, how'd you know that? You know that now. These games are predictable, how they go.
Sooners with the lead, by the way. A.J. Sue, layup right side, good. I got the perfect example of that. I remember it very well. I was over at Terry Bennett's house. We were probably junior high-ish.
Yeah.
Senior.
Coach Bennett, by the way.
Coach Bennett, yes.
Okay.
It's a hold on the right guard. Sure enough, it was. What are you doing watching the right guard? The play's over here. I never got that, but then
he is so good at that kind of stuff.
When you get older, you're like, oh yeah. You know, with my boys, well, it's, it's a.
And by the way, your film filming the fire the other day, talking X&O football. Wally's filming it Facebook Live.
Yeah.
Proof that he's talking X&O football 24/7.
Yeah, I asked him if he was trying to show me up. He was on the scene before I was. Of course, he had a. But I tease. But yeah. It was actually it was not near his house, but his uncle's house.
Yeah, his uncle's house.
There on Grant Street. Sad to see when you go, covering these house fires.
Well, it went fast too, didn't it?
It went extremely fast. One of the fastest ones I've seen.
Most of the time, they don't have time enough to get whatever it is that's important to them out of the house, so they lose it.
Your house on fire right now. What do you got to get out of your house right now? Go.
My dog.
Dog. Okay.
Yeah.
External drive.
Nowadays. I have a computer at the house.
Jump shot, no. As we resume action, Turvey Williams with the rebound. C.J. Ward in traffic. Jump shot, 16 feet. Front rim, no good. Plumlee the other way. Left side, layup, no. Turvey. Shot, no. Late whistle.
I would probably say TV if I had to choose one thing.
In the first quarter, though. First free throw is good.
Well, there for a while, it was C.J. Ward with 4 made buckets and 1 free throw from Dyson Brackett, and that was it. Guthrie just has a hard time stringing together consecutive possessions.
For the Sooners, Trey Young, 8 points, 8 turnovers. Nice pass, nice layup.
That's how you do it, isn't it?
Yep, textbooks.
Ball never hit the floor. That's a lot of passing to beat a break, and that's exactly how you draw it up. You just wonder where, from possession to possession, where Guthrie's points are going to come from. You know, I mean, it's you have to run your offense, run it perfectly, then get the perfect shot out of your offense, and to have the right guy shooting it. And all that has to happen for you to have a chance to score, and it's just hard to do.
Thursday night, district duels.
Hopefully, Gregor's voice is on the mend.
Got to get him on the honey, and him and Asa Nelson with the broadcast. I will be at the Chamber Banquet MC. Shot blocked by Doolittle. I always feel with pressure, like MC guy have like funny jokes or corny jokes.
Yes.
Not,
Yes. You have to have a personality.
Yeah.
Not just a voice.
Yeah. Jay, no. Out of bounds. El Reno basketball.
Richard doing a lot better job tonight controlling his emotions. Keeping the same amount of energy, but making it all positive energy. Him and C.J. Ward as well. When they do that, they're very talented players.
Foul as Durham will go to the free throw line. Durham 4 points, those coming in the first quarter. First trip to the free throw line. Second personal foul called on Turvey Williams. 2 team fouls on the Blue Jays. El Reno 3 team fouls. Blue Jays down 20. Durham trying to make it a 3-touchdown lead, and he does. El Reno football didn't make the playoffs, but improved.
Sure did. Had junior high coach over there. Had a couple doozies with them this year.
Turvey Williams shot no after 6 second quarter points. Turvey still looking for his first bucket after getting the third quarter start. Running layup on the left side is good for Elijah Durham.
Turvey, another one of those. Very talented.
Timeout taken by the Blue Jays. We'll do the same thing. 45-22.
Like flies.
This is Blue Jay basketball.
I'm Brian Sturkle with Interbank. You can bank on Guthrie's home team, the banking professionals at Interbank. Our decision-making, responsible service, and We appreciate your business and look forward to seeing our friends in Guthrie and the surrounding communities at the Blue Jay football games. We're located at 224 East Oklahoma, or you can reach us by phone at 282-0470. Interbank, in it for you. Member FDI.
And head to Golden Chick when it's gotta be great and it's gotta be quick. You gotta get your tenders at Golden Chick. Golden Chick for the best chicken. You know what to do. Golden Chick sides and rolls made fresh for you. Golden Chick. Golden Chick.
Well, the computer broke. Out of the time for Guthrie High School basketball. Reno won the first game in the girls' game, 49-33, and Reno with a 23-point lead with the basketball. Plumley shot good and fouled. Excuse me, that's Plumley.
Fouls that don't need to be called.
About a couple of hundred people in the stands would agree.
At least the gym's not outside. Won't feel good when we step outside.
No, it sure won't.
Fill your truck up though. Goodness, with equipment. Yeah.
Bucket foul. Yeah,
Well, yeah, because my temperature comes on my notification bar.
That's a temperature. Oh.
And usually, because it's double digits, it's really small, and you have to blow it up to see it. But when it's single digits, it gets really big.
On my Apple Watch, I also have 9 degrees.
You must be. See that? I got low 6.
I got a little 5. Just change it to 5, Craig Fleck says. Who's going to win the Big 12?
Every year people go, well, Kansas, there's no way they're winning this year. And then about halfway through January, they start winning all their games.
That number 10, Turvey, put back.
Yeah, good play, Turvey. Way to stay active.
Guard number 10, yeah.
I know they have the big tall shooter they had last year, has a kind of like a German name to him.
No, Craig, not Kirk Heinrich. Yeah, I think that's who I'm thinking of. I can't pronounce his name. Number 10, though. I think he's like OU's Chris Pfizer.
No.
Whistle foul called.
Marcus Pfizer, he was good.
He was good.
Led him to the lead 8.
Mm-hmm. Jamal Tinsley and Pfizer.
Yeah. They had a guy named Sam Hill that was really good. What is he doing now? Is he in the front office of an NBA team?
I believe so.
Hey, is this Azubuike on the Kansas team?
Any relation?
To
I don't know. You would think so.
Yeah.
Alphabet Man?
Alphabet Man, yeah. On their squad.
Junior?
Sviatoslav.
Is that number 10? Gavin?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. Foul.
Mikhailik, that's how you pronounce it.
Turvey.
Like to see Turvey being more active tonight,
Yeah.
though. He would be a big, valuable piece for this team down the stretch.
SEC basketball.
But they're so predictable. They're just so good.
Yeah.
And you don't know any of their players because they have 10 new players every year. You can't ever get in a rhythm of rooting against them because you don't even know who they are.
Could you watch Georgia and LSU play basketball? against Florida?
No.
No.
I haven't watched 1 second of basketball outside of Oklahoma State this whole entire season.
Boy, Saturday was an awesome day of Big 12 basketball. 5 games decided by 17 total points. 4 games by 8 points.
See, I was at clinic the whole day, and then we had the banquet Saturday night. Little post up there by El Reno. Oklahoma Baseball Coaches Association.
OBCA,
yes.
If you're scoring at home.
Correct. There is an OBA, BCA, Oklahoma Baseball Association, Coaches Association. Then there is an OBCA, Oklahoma. Two different associations.
Bryson. Free throw, no. Last one I was at was when Coach Chappell got inducted.
Yep. Same year Coach James got inducted. There were 5. Hal Holt.
Shawnee coach.
Rick Fredman from Wellston.
Didn't Boyer get in?
And Todd Boyer.
Yeah. Jump ball. Yeah.
The last 2 Shawnee baseball coaches inducted in the Hall of Fame same year. 20 years.
.119 left here in the third quarter. Kept it close in the first 4 or 5 minutes of this ball game.
CJ did, yeah.
Yeah, CJ did.
Well, do we have a camera going?
Jose Martinez to the free throw line. 1-1 free throw up and good.
Jose will forever. I believe it was for the first win of the year.
Makes both free throws, 4 in the ball game. Has El Reno run an offense yet this second half?
They don't. They just keep attacking the bucket, keep trying to retrieve the ball off of misses till they finally put it in. And the referees need to let this one go away. Brackett's lost his temper a little bit.
One.
Gilmore doesn't seem to think it's too big of a deal. He's putting him right back in. Just frustrated. It would be frustrating to be down 28 points now to an arch rival being a senior in high school like Dyson is.
El Reno plays in Oklahoma City.
Yep, played the very first NCAA basketball playoff game ever in El Reno.
1935, I think.
Yeah, one of those years. Sounds right. Jinx, like Jinx, Oklahoma.
Yes.
Simmons, like Gene Simmons.
Now.
It reminds me of Gallagher Arena because it goes straight up and it's very loud.
Yes. I wonder how cold
You
it
had
is
to
in
pick one,
Cedar
Jim.
Rapids.
If Guthrie could.
I like Catoosa's as well.
Catoosa's is smaller.
Smaller.
Have you been in Stillwaters?
Yes, Stillwater would be a
it's
good
nice.
one. Yeah, Stillwater's nice.
Carl Albert
big,
and Cushing's are way too big.
And uncomfortable.
They built that thinking they were going to get all the state tournaments and make money off it, which I'm sure they have.
It's still too big for that.
I like Midwest City and Del City's gyms. Those are neat. Moore has a neat gym.
Yeah.
The Edmonds schools gyms are fantastic.
Well,
The older one's not that nice?
No. Third quarter comes to an end. Now Reno has doubled up the Jays, now 60-30. Timeout. This is Blue Jay basketball.
Sonic has every slush flavor someone could. You're already sour. Come to the sour side.
Never. I'll never join you.
Refreshment just got colorful with new slush flavors like blue raspberry made with Nerds candy. And start your day with the 99-cent morning drink stop.
Sonic at I-35 and Highway 33.
This is how you do your best. Senior living, we know just how difficult it is to make choices when it comes to your loved one's needs, and we can help. You'll find caring, supportive staff members and a full range of healthcare services. You'll also find a commitment to quality throughout all of our nursing home and healthcare agencies. Call Golden Age Nursing Home Senior Living at 2000. You want to do your best, and so do we.
Guthrie High School Gymnasium, El Reno Indians in cruise control tonight, leading this one 60-30. Make matter. Blue Jays will have first crack at it here in the fourth quarter. C.J. Ward, Dyson Brackett, Gavin Bryson, Turvey Williams, and Richard Doolittle to begin the fourth.
A little bit by the official. Coach Gilmore handled it very well. Dyson came back and responded. Nice little bucket.
A.J. Sue.
Sue's got a good touch to him. He can shoot.
El Reno with three starters out there.
Yeah, Koba.
3 starters out there.
Sue.
And Durham there, number 4. C.J. Ward, shot up and good. C.J. with 12.
Nice. So that means that they have a legitimate chance to win the game.
Absolutely.
Just second half right now, right?
Yes, just started the second half. Brackett shot, no.
The right team's ahead if you want a close game. I'll put it to you that way.
Trey Young fouled. Bucket.
Who'd they beat?
West Virginia? No. Yeah, West Virginia.
They stormed the court for beating West Virginia.
Number 2 in the nation.
OSU almost beat West Virginia. Though. Tim Tadlock's got them going. And the OU pitching coach?
Yep.
Ray Hayward. Coach Hayward played with Coach Chappell at OU, I do believe. Bobby Witt under Ina Seymour.
Good crowd ambiance.
Yeah, it is. Talking about what the K-State OU game or the Guthrie?
Oh no, I was listening to my ear.
Yeah, it's nice.
Under 6 to play in this one. This one has been over for some time. Just don't know what the final score will be. CJ crashes in, loses the basketball, and here comes El Reno with numbers. They will throw it away. I realized he had another brother too.
Yep.
No wonder they won.
No kidding.
932 games in their 4 years.
Oh, nice move, Richard. Took the basketball, did not bring it back down to dribble, all in one move. Caught the ball, turned around, put it up off the glass.
Dyson left side to the center. Thought about it. Horton will pull the trigger for 3. Pinball's out, no. Indians on another
Stuff
fast
like this
break.
starts happening. When the other team gets comfortable, like goes in.
Reno with 3 starters out there. Guthrie with almost all their starters out. white team got up ahead.
Yep, if you want a close game, they did.
Sioux, 3, no.
Oh, you will win that by 7 or 8.
I root for close games.
No doubt.
Oh,
They got it so fouled up, and especially in college, that it's foul, stop, replay.
speaking of which, timeout here in Guthrie. 4:07 left in this one. This is Blue Jay basketball.
I'm Brian Sturkle with Interbank. You can bank on Guthrie's home team. We appreciate your business and look forward to seeing our friends in Guthrie and the surrounding communities at the Blue Jay football games. We're located at 224 East Oklahoma, or you can reach us by phone at 282-0470. Interbank, in it for you.
Head to Golden Chick when it's gotta be great and it's gotta be quick. You gotta get your tenders at Golden Chick. Golden Chick for the best chicken. You know what to do. Golden Chick sides and rolls made fresh for you. Golden Chick.
Back to action, Dyson Brackett for 3, short. Rebounded by El Reno. Under 4 minutes to play in this one. El Reno in cruise control tonight. El Reno front. They could clinch the tournament for the Blue Jays Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Both the girls and the boys.
El Reno boys will be in the Shawnee tournament Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Final tournament of the year. Third and final tournament. Ladies. Jays turn this one over. Durham, run out layup, missed it, contested. Blue Jays into the front court, 3:15 to go. Kate Horton, Zach Wilkerson, Dyson Brackett. Plumlee to the hoop, nope, kicks it out for 3 and stepped out of bounds. During the girls' game, I said I was putting OU on upset alert. Kansas State, 12 o'clock on a Saturday, if you have to play in Manhattan.
OU needs to have their attention, or they need to have OU's attention. OU will win that game.
Well, OU's not the 4th best team in the nation either. They're ranked 4, but they're not. I don't think they are.
The only thing I'd say.
But who are you going to get?
How many times have you heard me say that? Okay, so now what?
Well, same Mike Stoops at OU.
Yeah,
okay.
Now what? I do think OSU's going to. I think he's going to come from a lower level, too. So.
Dyson Brackett running shot. Up and good for Dyson, his second field goal of this 4th quarter. To Zach, shot blocked. Coming up on 2 to play in this one. Richard from behind with the steal.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. You cannot discredit any of the effort any of these Blue Jays are giving tonight. They're still hustling as if it's a close game.
Dyson 3, no Dulo put. Referee really didn't want to blow the whistle,
no,
but
he
had to.
He started it, and he's like, well, I got to finish it now. Yeah.
At least it's just one free throw, though.
Yes. You blew your whistle one time. Cushing. Not calling a foul this entire game.
You did not call one foul.
Not one.
What was that?
You called one foul, and it was a 2-shot.
Yeah.
I'll never forget.
We refereed a junior high game, and we called one foul between us.
Yep.
I don't think we
call it out of bounds.
That
one guy from Bristow didn't like you very well.
No, he didn't like you.
He didn't like me.
He
thought I didn't call traveling well or something like that.
Something, I don't know what it was. Jose Martinez. I think he's had like almost 30 in 3 games.
Well, that'd just be another record that he's setting.
Yeah.
Setting every other record. He just wants a triple-double is all he wants.
Yeah, almost a quadruple-double if you count that.
Yeah.
Junior high basketball on a big broadcast Thursday is district wrestling duels, and we invite everyone out to. What a great crowd we had here last week for the
Wasn't that fun?
duel.
Wasn't that fun?
It was a fun night. Junior high duel was great. High school duel was great.
Yeah, I don't think there were any forfeits, were there? That's what made it great. Jonah Freeze. I felt like his match was a swing match. Beat a really good wrestler. And really just dominated the match from start to finish.
Free throw, no good. Yeah, we're talking about the game, Kansas State OU game will be over about 10 o'clock.
They'll fly. They'll have an 11 o'clock flight, and they'll be home they'll be in their dorm by 12:30. 12:45.
So they flew. You think they flew up for this one?
Absolutely. Guys that would have their own airplanes would do it for them, but that obviously went away when OSU had the plane crash. I don't know exactly how all that stuff works now, but
under a minute to go in this one. As soon as this one's over, we.
That kid plays hard, man. He's a good player. Been a good player his whole career.
Dyson 7 points in this quarter alone.
Double dribble. Did you ever go through that stage where you had to dribble with your right hand being right-handed without the left hand touching the ball?
Yeah.
That was a big transition.
Horton, no. Wilkerson rebound. Gets it off to Jose for 3. And he drills it.
Some die-hard Guthrie basketball fans in this gym right now.
Sure is.
Administration, parents, and a couple of really die-hard basketball fans. Nice.
Little Evans Ball Club.
Have you put in your third inbounds play yet?
No. We're still working on executing here.
Okay.
Final
so
score.
You'd rather execute one really well than than just be average at like 3 or 4
absolutely.
of them.
We got to get it down. El Reno wins it. Defeated Guthrie 49-33 in the nightcap. It was El Reno boys defeating Guthrie 77-48. Lady Jays and Blue Jays will head off to Lincoln Christian Thursday, Friday, and Saturday for their tournament. Safe travels to them, and we'll talk to you Thursday night when Blue Jay Wrestling hosts districts.